So we're back.
Oh wait, where's Torby?
With Origin of Gosberg.
They let me grab freaking character sheets.
Calm yourself down, man.
I have those shortest
calm yourself. Calmate.
Okay, I'm calm.
Alright,
Cool. What's
there was a bit of a non-recorded break in between the last Origin of Gosberg because Meg's birthday happened and we did a birthday game.
Yay!
That was her and Zach, where Ashton got time traveled back 20 years due to the machinations of his wizard's friend. He helped Torby kill a dragon. Gosberg joined halfway through because we had to do the game in 2 parts. So Gosberg, Torby, and Ashton, and this crazy old guy called Old Jim.
Old Jim!
Old Jim!
fucking Jim.
Old Jim, they helped Old Jim kill a spectator beholder who was also called Old Jim. That can be only one Old Jim!
That must have been mindfuck.
Yeah. So they went up, Kenny played a little bit as a bard, and he got his hand hella cursed as fuck, and he can't use it anymore. It's basically limp and useless, but he got the ability to use Bigby's hand.
Like anytime he wants?
Twice a day.
Yeah.
But basically, Torby, helping the town of Dirt, went up to kill this dragon with her Fearbold friend and this new strange adventurer and Old Jim and Gosberg. And they found a large lobster-like apparatus that they commandeered, and Gosberg and Torby used it to great effect against the dragon, who was rolling like Will Wheaton on a bad day.
Yeah.
So they were able to conquer this white dragon, and Vilmern is back at the end because he was not dealing with their shit. He just wants to go because John wasn't there for that game. But so that's where we're leaving off. You guys are currently in the dragon's lair. You have gotten you got a bunch of loot from the lair. You got some magic items.
I got some jewelry.
You got an immovable rod. You got some diamonds.
Yeah.
Torby, you have the Cloak of the Mammoth.
Yes, I'm gonna need more information on that.
You get a +1 to AC.
Okay, when I'm wearing it?
Yes, when you're wearing it.
I think I'll wear it then.
And you get a +1 to... Let me just look up the specifics.
Can I just say I wear it all the time?
Yes, you can, actually. Okay. That is a thing you can do.
Alright, then I will wear it all the time.
That is a thing you're allowed to do.
So, did Vilmern get anything from this?
Vilmern wasn't there. Vilmern is at the end.
Anyone?
Currently, they're all up in an ice cave. We'll get back to you in a moment, John. You also get a +1 to strengths and constitution saving throws. And athletics. It's a pretty solid item. But now currently, as we discussed, you guys are in this cave with a dead dragon. You've collected all this treasure. There's a bunch of bodies around, a few of which you've looted. There's like a frozen hill giant in the corner, or half of one. Your good friend Monstro. Just the wizard from town appeared. He looked about 20 years older. Appeared and just teleported him out of there.
Yeah.
And now you are left with a dead dragon.
How do you harvest a dragon scale?
You would cut it. You would need a dagger, and you could potentially harvest the dragon scales. And as we discussed, Torby and Gosberg, growing up in Stalheim, have heard the legends that one who drinks of the blood of the dragon can speak to animals.
How much blood does this thing have?
It's a fucking huge ass dragon, so you're not entirely sure. You guys don't know if that's true. It's just a legend you've heard.
I don't know. Drinking blood is pretty gross. But Toby, if we could speak to animals, I think that's above how much blood do you think we could drink.
And you've heard that those who eat the heart of the dragon can live forever.
I'm not eating the heart of a dragon because who wants to live forever?
I agree with that, Gosberg. I would not like to live forever. That's That's a very forever.
At least for old age purposes.
Yeah. No.
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 It's like, all right, you gotta argue with the narrator on this. No, I'm fucking with you.
I don't think our character though it still would make sense because Gosberg is like 20 years older than the in Curse of Strahd.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's all good.
No,
Out of curiosity, though, do you know?
I would be able to work with it, honestly.
Out of curiosity, though, does Nutwood have a jeweler?
Nutwood?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh my
Oh, yeah.
God! You forgot to mention that. Oh my
I mentioned
God.
it. He got a diamond.
Well, I mentioned it.
He mentioned it.
He mentioned it.
You weren't listening.
I was marking my things. Sorry.
Okay.
You got so excited. I love it.
know. Well, okay. It's a special thing. Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Oh, you just proposed to everyone? That's just.
No, I married so many people in Skyrim, I pretty much became desensitized.
Okay. All right.
Boom. Anyways,
Boom.
I actually do have a dagger on me. Why do I have a dagger on me? God damn. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll cut off some dragon scales.
Yeah, the Fearbolg will also start going to work on it.
Yeah, I'll help too.
The druid and
How much? What's that like?
Can my hand axes help?
not as much. This is harvesting. You're not hacking. I mean, you can hack away at points certainly, but it's not ideal for.
Yeah, I don't have daggers, and I don't think my rapiers are very slashy.
They're more stabby.
Yeah, they're more stabby.
It's good. It's slow work. Would anyone like to drink?
Oh wait,
the
no,
dragon's
I do
blood?
have 5 daggers. What am I talking about?
You have daggers.
Never
I
mind.
You know what? I'm taking the risk. Does anyone have a cup? I don't want to do this like free mouthing.
Free mouthing? Is that a thing now?
I don't want to do this vampire stuff because vampires are gross. They're gross. Okay? Okay?
I think I have.
You did. I think you guys did find goblets or something. Did you?
I didn't find goblets.
No one found a goblet?
I think Ashton took the goblet.
Ashton took the fucking goblet. You realize Monstro had found goblets in here and he took
Damn
them.
it! We have to find Monstro. He's been kidnapped by a man who looks 20 years. I just realized this might be a time travel situation. I am stupid. I am stupid.
Tori ponders this. And then just lets it go.
Screw it! Free muffin this.
No. I think in an explorer's pack, don't we get a wineskin or something?
You have a wineskin. It's a bit difficult to fill up with dragon's blood.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Also, you guys would have wine or water in there.
Well, I'm gonna down the water. I'm gonna have to pee later, but that's okay.
All right. Torvi starts down in water like nobody's
free
business.
mouth it.
And then
You're gonna have blood in your wineskin.
I'll wash it out.
It's gonna be nasty a little bit.
I'll wash it
Well,
out.
A
you
little
know-
bit grody.
You know how hard it is to wash out blood on a modern day society?
Okay, you know what? Now, fine. I don't fill the wineskin. I cut my hands. I'm not gonna like you, Gosberg.
Free muffin!
I'm just going to cut my I'm going to go to the heart.
It's also worth noting at this point that Ashton killed the dragon with a wand of wonder.
Yeah.
Which is
You roll a lightning bolt.
Quite frankly, lightning bolt on the wand of wonder is amazing in and of itself.
I'm going to
Okay, where are you? I'm sorry, I interrupted.
It's okay. I'd like to go and go up to the heart and stab it, hopefully getting a nice
There are many
blood.
punctures in this thing already from the claws of the apparatus
Oh, okay.
that you guys found.
Are
like
they
that
dripping
pokes
blood?
through. Yeah, this dragon is dripping blood onto the ice of the cavern floor.
Okay, is it like a steady stream or just like drips?
It's steady stream.
just
Okay.
It's a
free
dragon.
outfit!
Then I will just cut my hands and.
All right, you partake. Gosberg, do you do the same? Do you free mouth?
Yeah,
know what's next?
All right.
Too bad Wilmer wasn't here. He probably.
I need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Con saves, right?
Yep.
That's a 12.
All right.
That is the wrong. No, that's the right dice. I
Too
thought it
late,
was,
you rolled it.
no, that's the right dice. I thought I rolled a d12.
Oh.
That will be a 19.
All right. You both managed to not throw up as you begin ingesting
Oh
blood.
God!
Yeah.
That was disgusting. Oh man, why did I decide to freemouth? No, can't do
The
it
druid
now.
is just standing off to the side, like watching, like you humans are hot.
Ah.
And you realize at this point it's because you're both from Stalheim that you've heard this rumors, and maybe other people haven't heard of them. Old Jim is just watching like, are we gonna cut this thing up and eat it? I don't think that's how you eat it.
Oh yeah, we have enough meat for the entire village.
We do. We would.
We still have the giant lobster thing. Let's carry that mother sucker back. Also, we got a giant lobster.
Also, Old Jim is saying this from inside the apparatus. He's been fooling around inside of it.
Also,
I can make a home in here.
Also, I just realized we could bring the lobster thing back, so we can help protect Nutwood.
Yes, I think that's a good idea.
Ah! We're gonna have the Gosberg to help fight.
It's not the God's butt. It's the.
Ha! My name's better. I win. It's Gosberg.
No.
You know.
You had the. You had the name for
You
it.
came up with a few names.
I forget it.
Gosberg.
Whatever. It's the Gosbot.
Oh.
I concede.
Victory! 1-0 Gosberg.
Alright, so you both have drinking of the dragon's blood.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I tell the druid of this myth that we have heard.
That's gross. I'm good. I have a spell for that.
Oh.
I'm gonna start turning off the scales.
Yes,
harvesting.
of course.
Yeah, I assume you guys have been doing that. Like, he's been doing that
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
So you guys come away with about 20 pounds of scales.
Okay.
Okay.
Who wants to carry that?
I'll carry them. I have the highest strength, so
Okay.
Yeah, the
You
druid
carry
is
that.
is willing to do it as well.
Alright.
I'll do it. I mean, you guys pretty much carried the entire thing like half the day. Might as well do my part, right? I also want to cut out the thing's heart. I want to bring back a souvenir.
Alright, you could also take claws or teeth.
No,
Yeah,
like, this is a souvenir for someone else.
Alright.
Okay.
You cut out its heart.
Okay, cool. How heavy is this heart? How big is it?
It's about as big as a basketball. A little bigger.
That thing is pumping an entire dragon. That dragon should not be alive in any
Yeah, you like
It
you
turns out it's
unless you want blood all over your bag. Like it's a dragon. It's like a bajillion times your size.
You know how big a heart would be for something like a T-Rex?
How big?
This one.
I'm going out. They didn't give me stats for how big the heart is in a dragon in the monster manual.
Realistically, the T-Rex heart would actually be the size of the table the laptop's on.
Okay then. It's the size of the table that we are using then right now.
Okay, cool.
I was not sure how big the heart would be. Thank you, Andy.
No problem. You're
So you're lugging this thing around.
I'm totally fine with that. I'd rather have it be realistic than easy.
I'm fine with that.
I would like to take a tooth.
Alright, you managed to take a tooth.
Okay.
By the way, how many scales are in 20 pounds? Like, rough estimate.
A lot.
We're talking
Dragon scales are heavy.
We're talking more than 10?
I mean, if you guys want to take more time, you could easily get more scales.
Who wants to carry more scales?
But you have enough to make a suit of armor and still have enough to be comfortably and sell something. You know?
You know
It's
what?
your guys' call.
Well,
Some of it is just straight up fucked.
Obviously.
Just from you guys puncturing it. So you got most of the good bits.
let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can actually.
Oh, Jim, I can't wait to introduce you to the town. Everyone's gonna be so happy about you there.
Like the town? What town?
Town of Nutwood.
That sounds
First, we're going to
delicious.
Stalheim.
What?
First, we're going to Stalheim.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, let's go to Stalheim first.
But wait, I want to see if we need more. Because are you going to make? No, you have armor, and so I'm probably getting the scales.
I want to make a dragon scale shield.
Do we have enough for a shield and armor?
Yeah.
Then okay.
You do
Does
know
the
that-
druid can't?
He can wear medium armor,
Okay.
so he could wear scale mail.
Does he want scale mail?
I would not mind it.
Okay. Okay. Why did I go
It
there?
would be better than leather.
I was trying to think, isn't initiative just what you have with your decks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why does Wilmer have 4? He has 5 plus initiative.
because you forgot to edit that. Remember, we leveled up to level 4.
My bad.
Yeah, you gotta modify a lot of stuff when you level up to level 4 and change like one thing sometimes.
Level 5 is when you get +3 proficiency, right?
Yeah,
Okay, just asking.
and multi-attack.
Multitask.
Multi-attack.
I will let the druid
Oh, yeah.
have the scales then.
Okay.
Because
It's not armor yet, but yeah.
no, I know, but
Well, with Vilmern and Torby, like they have such high decks that honestly,
yeah,
like,
it wouldn't.
it would make your
It would
AC
make
go
it-
down. You would just get all the cool effects from the dragon scale mail.
Also,
Yeah.
it looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
It
well,
does
That's
look
about
dope.
it. You just get the badass modifier.
All right, so you guys, is there anything else you would like to do in this dragon's cave?
You know what? I'm just going to harvest. See if I
Um,
can't harvest a bit more scales.
Before we leave, I go up to the druid and I say, I thought of some names for you.
He looks down in your direction. Like, go on. What? What?
I forgot the names.
You forgot? I think it was like
I think
Hemming
it's
and Sigurd?
and Sigurd.
Why are you two always conspiring behind our backs?
no. She was coming up with names. This isn't conspiracy. She
This-
was like
I was
she was
coming
like
up with
googling trying to
names.
come up with names one day.
For our friend,
Because he doesn't have a name.
because he didn't have a
Oh,
he
yeah,
doesn't have a name. He
He's a
doesn't.
furball, right?
I call
Yeah.
him Furry.
Furball, something
I
like that?
personally,
No.
I personally call
We
him
can't
Furry.
just call him Furry or the Druid or
Why not?
Fearbolg or
Oh, no, that's
anything.
me as Andy.
Why not have
I
something
know.
Furry. Gosberg does not have a
something to do
name.
with nature?
Well, see, this is why I went back to my. This is Torby speaking. This is why I went back to my heritage, and I looked, and I figured out that hemming means changing shape, I believe, and Sigurd means guiding the victory. I will give you the choice since it is your name.
I will be called Sigurd then.
Good. Now I can call you something.
Yep.
What is it? Sigurd?
Sigurd.
Like cigarette,
Sigurd.
right?
No, not like cigarette.
No,
Sigurd.
Sig-
Sigurd.
Yes, Sigurd.
Sigurd.
Okay, cool.
hmm
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was thinking either like Sigurd, like the first part of cigarette, or Sigurd with a D.
All right. Is there anything else?
Well, I mean, I've been harvesting a bit more scales. How many more pounds do I
You get 10 more pounds of
Well,
scales.
Okay, I'm done.
It is a lot of scales.
I'm done.
You also have a bag of holding now, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
You can put the heart in there if you really. Actually, no, you can't
No.
because the heart is too big.
Also, the heart will just bloody.
The heart is
everything there.
actually too big to fit inside the bag.
I mean, originally it probably wouldn't be, but now now it's just in my tantrum.
You might have been able to squeeze it in before.
But nah, I don't care.
Not now.
I don't care. Anyways,
Not now that
I'll-
it's table sized.
I'll just bring this heart back to wherever we are. Okay. Let us go, companions, back to Stalheim.
Alright, you gotta go swing by the inn and pick up Vilmer, or are we gonna piss off John?
No, we're gonna go.
Don't leave me.
But we gotta get Ariana too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like that's the first person you.
Okay, so you guys head back to small town of Dirt.
Okay. Hello there, Vilman. I brought you a souvenir. I brought you the heart of a dragon.
Very nice.
Yes. Legend says that whoever eats the heart will be granted eternal life.
Vilmer, this is totally new for you, because last you saw Gosberg, he just got better after you were holding his hair back while he was puking in the inn.
Hopefully it's better than the time I had to watch you throw your guts up.
Well, I might throw my guts up depending on how you eat this damn thing, but here you go. Here's the heart. You gotta eat it raw if you want that to turn on you.
Boom! It fills up the entire table. He puts it on.
Oh, so is there an innkeeper?
Yeah.
Innkeeper, I require your finest cutlery.
The innkeeper is looking at this unfold, and he's like,
Alright.
Don't even use cutlery. Freemouth it.
Go all Daenerys Targaryen.
"Do you want this
Are you alright?
cooked? Do you?"
No, it has to be raw if you want this if you want the youth.
No, do not insult the beast.
That part was never specified, actually.
Don't insult the
But he
beast.
doesn't know that.
Don't insult the beast this heart came from. I still require just your finest cutlery.
As
The
you've
big
been
word.
carrying it, this thing has been almost freezing. So if you're gonna eat it, you have to do it quickly.
Yeah.
Loma just looks over and grabs.
Yeah, and he brings you like a knife and fork.
I just grab them. It's like, as Loma grabs me, he looks over at Gosberg. You might want to turn away. This may not look pretty.
Righto, I'm going to go upstairs and count for the scales.
Torvy's going to go find.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Torvy's going to go find the people who asked us to kill the dragon.
It's roughly like 11 o'clock at night at this point.
Oh, okay. Then she's going to.
Plus,
go...
they didn't offer you a reward; they just asked for help.
Well, she's just going to go tell them.
All right.
But now that it's night, she's just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah, it took you guys probably 2 hours to get back from the cave.
She's just gonna go to sleep then.
With the apparatus in tow. Old Jim drove it.
I just imagine as they're trying to do amongst their stuff, the whole inn just filled with sloppy eating sounds. Just blood and everything.
You know what? I just thought of so many implications that could be used for dragon scales. Like a dragon scale spear, where the tip is actually a sharpened scale.
Interesting.
You keep thinking.
Or a dragon scale sword, where it's just like a wooden, a normal club, but the blades are actually the sharpened scales attached to the club.
You keep
That would be
thinking
nice.
along
Oh my
these lines.
gosh.
Do it.
Why am I so creative when it comes to doing harm to people?
It's just your way, man.
Is this what I am really like underneath my own personality?
Good cherub-like demeanor. Yes. We can all vouch for this.
I am learning a lot. D&D has made me learn so many new things about myself.
I've just never seen this book, so I can move.
Does anyone know where I left my drink?
I assume it's there.
I'm just gonna go to sleep. Does that count as a long rest?
This does count as a long rest.
I will also go to sleep.
Alright. Vilmern, you're eating the dragon's heart.
Chowing down.
Give me a constitution check. Just see how much of this thing you can eat.
Okay.
Constitution.
13.
Check or save?
Check.
Check.
Okay.
Check. 14.
Alright, you are chowing down on this heart. It is a sight. The bartender actually has to leave and distract himself doing other things. Well, for the better part of an hour, you are trying to chow down on as much of this dragon heart as you possibly can.
Vilmern's writing down notes of a very exquisite, refined taste. Very much, a little bit better.
Yeah, he occasionally brings you spices and you try to mix that in.
Yep.
It needs cumin and paprika.
Cumin and paprika.
You get roughly a quarter of the way through this thing before you're just you've reached the point where everyone reaches in an all-you-can-eat buffet where you just hate yourself. And you're just sitting there with the knife and fork and you realize most of this thing, the majority of this thing is still on the table in front of you. And you're just staring at it like you're staring at the person who murdered your family or something.
Oh god.
Because you want to conquer this thing like it's a challenge steak. But you just don't have any room left inside you.
Bring out the poop bucket.
And getting up and standing up is gonna be a bitch.
Well, good night.
and you go to sleep, and you don't know if it worked. None of you know if any of your things worked.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna say right now, I just drank dragon blood, so that's a new experience for me. Kind of liked it.
Dragon heart.
Does the mammoth warhorn do anything?
It's ivory, and it's not magic, no.
Okay.
It's just if you want to fucking go Boromir on this shit, really.
Okay.
Didn't Boromir die?
Yes, but he sounded off a war horn and stuff before every battle.
Ah, so if you sound a war horn, you'll die.
It's just neat. It's decorative. It's worth something. It's got depictions of, like, warriors and longships.
Did it have, like, a depiction of the guy carrying the war horn getting frozen to death?
No, that was not a thing. And actually, as you're sleeping, you actually feel a weird, like, lump in your cloak. And you realize, oh, this thing has pockets. And you reach into it. It's got big-ass pockets. Sweet, right? And you reach in, and you pull out this strange rock.
Okay.
That seems to have some etching marked into it.
Strange rock with etching marked into it. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With the green?
Alright, just steal my book. That's fine.
Let me see what it is.
So is that an extended player's handbook or?
It is Unearthed Arcana
It's
stuff.
Unearthed Arcana stuff.
It appears to be like a chunk of granite. And
Okay.
it feels ridiculously heavy. Like when you're holding it, it feels like the weight of the earth in your hand.
Do
And then
I
it passes
have
after a second.
any idea? Okay, so then it's magic, I'm assuming.
That would be your best guess.
Can I see what it's used for?
You can. You can make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Also, the rune looks like that.
Okay.
That one.
Alright.
We can make an Arcana check. First roll of the game.
Isn't the first roll of the game to, like, fucking drink the blood?
Oh, yes. No, I'm wrong. That's right. That was the first
That's
roll.
a
Good start.
17 plus 3, 20.
It's magical, and you've heard some vague talks of runes, but you've never investigated it much. You think it might be something from the old stories. It's old magics.
So
Yeah.
it's an old magic stone.
Yep,
Okay.
that's your best guess.
So now I have an old magic stone.
And so you all awake, refreshed.
Mm-hmm.
Vilmern, still full from his night before.
Just the Vegas stealth.
You maybe have a little more room in it if you really want to go at it and get a little bit more. That's another part of the myth. You don't know if they have to eat part of the heart or the whole heart. So
I don't know anything about myth. It's just food.
yeah, it's just food for you.
I'm gonna go to the window.
Whether you want to take it with you or not the rest of the journey.
I'm gonna go to the window and see if I can hear the tweeting of the birds.
I'm gonna go and tell somebody that the dragon is dead so that they can all be like, yay, the dragon is dead.
Ding dong, the dragon's dead, the dragon's dead, the dragon's dead. People are running out of their houses,
Yeah.
singing happily.
Okay, good. What happened to old Jim, by the way?
Old Jim, you actually find him in the stables when you go outside, and he's been sleeping on the ground. He's like, he's passed out right by the apparatus where you parked it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gotta just turn that around for us.
Okay, cool. That was actually my second question. It's like, is he just like near, or is he like with the apparatus, or is he like in it or something?
He's outside it.
Okay, cool. So, do I hear anything? Do I hear the birds say anything?
You hear the birds chirping.
Okay.
Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
He's testing out the speaking with animals thing.
I'll try to say something to one of them.
Hello, birds. How are you?
Hello.
Oh my God! It worked.
What worked?
I drank a dragon's blood and now I can hear you talk.
That's disgusting.
It was! It tasted like coppery iron!
You're like a crow.
I don't get it.
Crows eat dead things.
Oh, yeah, well, crows eat dead things out of sustenance. I did this because I wanted to talk to animals.
Why would you wish to talk to us?
I don't know, so I could feel guilty about eating you, maybe? I don't know.
You eat our kind?
Not your kind specifically.
You monster. And,
Now I feel
and the
bad.
songbirds fly off.
I feel bad now. I'm going vegan.
Gosberg is now vegan. Why vegan though?
He gets disadvantaged.
Vegans don't eat anything made by an animal.
I know, but why not just vegetarian?
Yeah, no-
Vegetarians still eat eggs and cheese and stuff.
Yeah.
but
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with eggs and
And
cheese.
cheese.
Or
Eggs
milk.
are like, yeah.
It's made by animal slavery. Anyways, I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm going
Okay,
to.
I'm not gonna argue.
I'm gonna go.
Sheep have to be sheared, damn it.
I'm going to go downstairs, check on how Vilmern is doing with the heart.
Alright,
As I woke up, I'm waiting for a minute, then Vilmer just goes back to it.
give me another constitution check.
Sorry.
I know.
Unless you're gonna try to space this out. It's a big ass heart.
Like, I'm eating until I feel full again,
Alright,
basically.
constitution check.
17 plus...
You got really hungry over the night and you're able to
Yeah,
eat quite a bit.
After these guys left, I've been eating just nuts and crap.
So,
Do you have any idea what that does to a lizard folk? It's horrible.
so yeah, you've been able to get through roughly a third of this heart.
23. So yeah.
And then you reach a point where you're full again and it's like, oh god. Okay.
Innkeep, I require a cloth to cover this with. I'm taking it.
I don't think we have any cloths big enough. You want a blanket?
Make it so.
You're just gonna have like that, like one of those things that you have on the stick.
He's gotta have a hobo sack.
Yeah, one of those.
Okay.
It's a really big
I'm actually gonna ask the innkeeper, like since he's still here. Does this town have a jeweler?
No, Dirt don't have no
I
jeweler.
know where the nearest jeweler is. I need it for something.
You would have to try one of the cities for that.
Okay, cool.
Getting back to things. Alright, what are we doing, gang?
Okay, well, I just found out that the nearest jeweler is probably in Stelheim.
Yeah.
Probably. Arianea comes up.
Yeah, I was
with
gonna
Ashton.
say I want to go get Arianea.
Yeah, she
Arnea, I can speak to animals!
Okay.
I drank dragon's blood, now I can speak
you
to
can?
animals. Yes!
Oh yes, that means I can too.
I'm going vegan now, because the birds make me feel bad.
You guys are such dorks.
No, thank you.
But good for you, Gosberg. Good for you.
All right.
So are we done here?
Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
Velmor just finally drags his ass out of the to meet up with these guys, and he's holding this. I'm guessing.
What the hell is that?
Dragon Heart.
I gave it to him as a souvenir.
That's one of the greatest things I've ever had the pleasure of eating. Thank you, Gosberg.
You're welcome.
Alright, shall we get on with it?
Out of curiosity, though, how does a bag of holding work? Do I still feel the weight, or is it like...
No.
Okay, cool.
It feels as much as a normal bag would weigh.
Awesome, so 30 pounds. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go.
Alright,
Yeah.
so you guys get on your way. Torvi doubles up with Arianea and Ashton.
Yeah.
Gosberg can double up on the horse with Vilmern. Unless someone wants to get in the apparatus, which is currently being piloted by old Jim.
I will get into the apparatus. I
Who
will
is
get
this
into
man?
the Gosbot.
Alright, you get into the Gosbot. Sigurd, the newly named, will turn into basically like what appears to be a small ermine type thing. And he just like... he just turns into like a freaking scarf on Ashton to keep him warm because currently you guys, as evidenced by the white dragon, you are getting farther up the mountains
Yes.
and things are getting cold.
Yes.
It's getting chilly up in here.
Yes.
Glad I have this mammoth cloak.
Yeah, you are quite warm.
Yes.
I'm guessing lizard folk are cold-blooded.
That would be a wise assumption.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are cold-blooded.
This is colder.
They're cold. Like, you have a lot of furs and stuff because you've spent a lot of time out in the wild, but like you don't like these mountains. But you agree. You've heard of some lizard folk tribes who make their home in the mountains, snowy mountains and stuff, and you think they're insane, quite frankly.
I'm probably
Yes,
just
they are.
while we're traveling. I'm probably just carrying on a conversation with Sigurd.
He is currently in Ermine. Oh yeah, you can
Yeah.
talk to him.
I can talk to him.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I am in this apparatus!
What's it like being an animal? Is it fun?
It's all right. It's nice, I guess. This is usually my me time.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
This is a new experience for me.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Do I have to write down Speak of Animals as one of my feats?
Write down, both of you, for your feet. Write down in your features. What should we call this? This is a new thing.
Did you say Speak of Animals?
Beast speech.
Beast
That's good.
speech.
So we can talk with any animal.
You can talk with animals as far as you know. You can talk with the birds. You haven't tested the limits of it. You're currently riding horses.
Okay.
Well, she's riding a horse.
Talk
You're
to the
in
horse.
you're in the apparatus with old Jim.
Woo!
It's like, oh, we're really ripping and rolling now.
Yeah.
Let's see how fast we can push this baby.
No!
Yes.
No!
He's like pushing forward on the lever, but this thing only goes so fast, so it's not making it go any faster.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
wanna
one of golf
trick it
cart
out.
speeds.
And you find this thing actually has periscopes, so you don't have to open the hatches. It's just like much, temperature-wise comfortable if you have the hatches open.
I can just imagine it's like golf cart speeds. It goes a little faster, and they're like, aha!
So yeah, this thing is lobstering forward on its legs.
love
Did I
that
show you
sound.
what it looked like?
No.
I have
You're
no
a
idea,
mob.
so you guys should.
I will show you what it looks like. It looks like that.
That's a giant lobster bot.
It is a lobster tank.
Oh my goodness.
No.
It's adorable!
Now, if only it had giant laser cannons. Like in the claws, just opens up. Boom! Oh well.
Alright, so you guys are heading along the road, the path
Mhm.
that Vilmern is taking you on.
Yes.
Because Vilmern, he's told you he knows some shortcuts through the mountains, which is good, because your time is of the essence, as far as you guys know and want.
I cannot wait for when I have children and they turn to of age so I can give them this giant lobster tank.
A
It's like,
family
yeah, that's gonna be a hell of a day. Wait, I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've gotten a little bit attached to this thing. You know what? It's good. It's good. It's good. What? Okay.
Why must you do this to me, Andy?
Meg is having a crisis right now.
So you guys are going along the trail.
Yeah.
You can cry.
You go for the better part of the day.
Let's see by him.
Okay.
Okay.
Morning comes and goes. You guys are walking along. It's beginning to snow a little bit. You're passing through the trees, the forest, and you come to a canyon that Vilmern knows to be an old sheep trail
Okay.
that farmers and other herders have taken their goats and cattle and stuff through time to time.
Yes.
It's been a long time since you've been here, but to the best of your knowledge, this is a really quick way through Stalheim.
Well, we better hurry. It's been a long time since I've heard anything about this place.
Righto.
I would like everyone to roll me perception checks. Oh yes, throughout the night, Torvi, you would have attuned to that rock you got.
Oh, okay.
So you now have the Orb of the Stein rune.
Okay.
So basically, we're actually actively looking around, not passive perception. Understand.
If you're keeping an eye out, Vilmern being paranoid. Otherwise, it's passive.
I am currently in a...
You're
Tank,
currently,
so-
you can look out the periscopes and stuff because it's kind of boring in there.
Mhm.
And the hatch is open.
Oh, okay.
The two hatches, just so you guys don't have to look through the periscopes, and it's just more comfortable temperature-wise, and otherwise you would just kind of be sitting in the dark with old Jim, and he's a little bit claustrophobic, of being in dark and like a little bit not liking of dark places because you get Torvi did find him in a dungeon, and he spends the last few hours telling you how glad he is to not be in that dungeon eating those same rats day after day, and they tried to eat me, but I ate them most of the time. I'm honestly, I'm missing a few toes on this here foot. Look at it.
You know what?
Look
I'm just gonna make my own personal roll right now.
Look at my foot.
I'm just gonna make my own personal intelligence roll to see if I can tune anything out. I'm just gonna do it. You don't have to do it. This is just me. This is just me. And I'm pretty sure I do not tune anything else.
No, you catch all of it. You learn more about old Jim than you really want to at any point in your life.
Okay, well, I just saying I got a 17 for perception.
9.
Everyone else, you're on your horses. You're keeping an eye out. You don't see anything. Gosberg, in the Gosbot, you are a bit closer to the ground, and something catches your eye, and you make your way to the front a little bit because old Jim is currently driving, and you push him out of the way a little bit, and you look forward. And you see what looks like bits of statues. Like you're not sure entirely. It's definitely not natural stone.
Everyone hold!
On the road.
I'm going to pull the lever so the bot can do like...
Ah!
No, so the bot can do like a whole...
we gotta install some seatbelts in this thing.
I don't know what you're talking about. We aren't at that age yet. I'm going to pull a lever and so the robot can just do like a halt sign with a claw.
Okay. It doesn't really do a halt sign, so it just kind of like makes an attack.
Okay, never mind. Everyone hold.
No one's close enough for it to do anything, but everyone hears the.
What?
Everyone hold.
That's a stop.
Yes. Did I kill anyone?
No one's out here.
I say to my horse, could you stop, please?
Sure thing.
Thank you.
Sounds like Goofy. You're gorge.
All right then.
Thank you.
The horses come to a stop.
So I'm guessing like the heart was just heart and any blood. It does have to be from the veins.
Huh?
Never mind. So,
as far as asking about immortality?
Besides immortality.
The heart is stringy and very rough and very cold.
He's asking if the heart contained blood.
Oh, if it contained blood? It's a little bit congealed by this point, but yeah, it's a heart.
Fair enough.
It should also be very chewy because it's a giant freaking heart.
Yeah, very chewy. Very tough.
It's actually mostly like just kept freezing itself. You had to keep warming it by the fire. It was from a white dragon, so it was continually just...
I think I tossed it in the fire a few times.
You needed an ice pick at certain parts. Alright, so what are you doing?
Do these scales have magical properties?
Scales?
Yeah.
They're dragon scales, so a little bit inherently, but nothing just, like, at the moment that you can do.
Okay, just like, this is just me asking. Okay. So, I am going to...
There is inherent magic in dragons, but nothing when you just have a pile of scales.
Yeah.
I am going to actually just, keep watch for the... I'm just gonna tell everyone, like, if you all want to sleep, I'll take the first watch. I'm a giant freaking tank.
You guys are still on the road. This
okay.
isn't like settling down for the night. It's like you're heading through this canyon.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna tell them, like, I see something up ahead. You look like rocks, but not of the mountain.
You're not seeing them ahead. You're just seeing them like as you're passing. You see what looks like bits of statuary that are broken.
I see bits of rock, not part of the mountain, however. I believe we should be on the... We should come to the conclusion that they were thrown by Ents and we must kill them all!
Ants.
Ents!
Oh, Ents.
Sorry, I'm paranoid right now. I hate Ents.
Yes, he does.
I see.
But yes, no, we have to be on our... Must be on our top vigil.
Are they in the direction... Now that he's pointed them out, do I see them?
Yeah, now that he's pointing them out, you do see bits of stone that appear to be like someone carved statues of animals and they were broken. Like you see a squirrel leg here or there, like a goat a goat hoof.
How far away?
In there.
Are you sure they want
They're just scattered around the road.
Okay. I'm going to dismount and go up to one.
Alright. You find a, what looks to be like a piece of, like, goat, like maybe fur once, but like stone statuary, like part of a goat statue.
So, is it furry, though?
It's not furry, it's stone. It's statue.
But does it look like it was alive and turned into stone?
You wouldn't know anything about that. It just looks like a chunk of stone that was once part of a statue.
That's a goat. A goat statue.
Are you sure these weren't just druids or something?
You can make an investigation check if you want to,
Yes.
looking at more of these things.
Yeah, I would like to. What is that?
That's 16.
Plus 17.
While you're sifting through some of these weird bits like that look like bits of goat or bits of cow, you actually end up finding a piece of statuary that appears to be human fingers in statue form.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Okay.
There are no signs of actual like pedestals or any kind of statues here. Just broken pieces alongside the road. In the road.
I turn to Vilmer and I say, you said this was a sheep or
Anyone that had cattle, sheep, cows, goats, yaks. Farmers would use this a few years ago in order to get to the city to sell their livestock.
They would use it for herding their cattle here between it to like get to streams and stuff
Yeah,
and herd their
it was like
It was a
farmers to
multi-purpose.
herd.
It's a goat trail. It's an old goat trail. Multi-purpose.
I think we should proceed with caution.
Fair enough. I'm guessing you will show me like the statues of human fingers.
Yeah, you would have seen this by this point.
Yeah.
All this
Alright.
shit.
Be on your guard. Guess I can do this.
Are we going to keep going?
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right.
I don't like the look of these.
You proceed forward with caution. What's the marching order?
I'm
Just out
gonna
of curiosity.
tank's in the front, cause that's tank. It's a freaking tank.
All right. Old Jim and Gosberg are in the front.
And then I will go second,
All right.
if no one objects.
You're on the horse with Torby and, or with Ariana and Ashton, or are they?
No,
Or
I
you
will
want the-
dismount and walk behind the apparatus.
All right. Moving at a slower pace than normal because people are walking now, being cautious, keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically I have my
And I'll take out my rapiers.
I have my longbow out, notching in the back. I'm sword in the back. I'm close enough to just watch our six, our tail.
Got it.
All right. You're in the back.
Yep, longbow at the ready.
All right. Longbow at the ready. Doing some stuff. Doing all kinds of things.
We definitely want to protect Ariana and little Ashton.
Yes.
That would definitely be a good thing to do considering the continuity we've created. Yes, I would suggest that.
Yes.
RNA is Gosberg.
To be honest though, if Ariana dies, then
Ashton
That's
is
Ashton.
the guy in Curse of Strahd.
if Ariana dies, then that
Actually,
wouldn't
stop
be
linking everything
too
up
much of a
together.
problem because
It's
she's already dead in the Curse of Strahd thing.
Yeah, but she got killed by a werewolf when he was 15.
Yeah.
But you don't know that, so protect them with your life.
Yes.
We could always lie. We could just say we could make it something on the spot. Your mom was murdered by werewolves. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know that, do you?
All right, so continuing. So you guys are heading down this canyon. Then it is eerily silent. Just the rock faces towering over you. You can see the sky very overcast. Wind blows through it occasionally. But you don't hear any life from this place, besides the sounds of your own footsteps and horses.
I use my divine sense.
Alright. What does divine sense do?
It basically lets me detect extra any celestials or fays, pretty much.
Fae, fiends.
Anything of, those type of things.
Alright, divine sense.
Yeah, divine sense.
Alright, lets you detect things that are hollowed or desecrated. Alright, you do not detect within, what is the radius on it? 60 feet.
Yeah.
You do not detect any fiends, undead, fae, or celestials.
Nothing like desecrated or anything?
There does not appear to be any site that has been desecrated or consecrated.
Okay, so these aren't like statues made for a religious purpose.
Let me see. Primeval.
Anyone else want to do anything? Or are we just going to keep going?
I'm looking at primeval awareness, so would that work?
Look in the ranger thing.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
I think we just keep going, but
So primeval awareness, you use a spell slot, and for basically for 1 minute you can sense whether the following types of creatures: aberrations, celestials, dragons,
There's another dragon on our hands.
elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. It doesn't reveal their location or number, but you can sense those things.
So basically,
What is your favorite terrain?
I know my favorite enemy is giants, natural.
Favorite terrain. There's supposed to be a terrain you're extra good in.
Like natural, like marsh, natural explorers. Is that it?
That would be it, yeah.
So it's only got like marshy.
Okay, so you're in the mountains right now, so it is only 1 mile.
Okay, so what did Gosberg do? He did divine sense.
He did divine sense, which allows him to sense fiends, fae, and stuff within 60 feet. However, as a ranger, you have a slightly more improved, you have more options of what you can sense, and you can sense them up to 1 mile. 6 if you're in your favorite terrain. So you expend 1 spell slot.
So basically, divine sense, that's fae, celestials,
Fiends.
yeah, and that's it.
For yes, for your primeval awareness, and that's within 60 feet. For primeval awareness, it's a range of 1 mile, and you sense aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
All of them, or just one?
It doesn't specify, so you would detect all of them.
I'm gonna do that. I'll expend a spell slot in order to use primeval awareness to focus.
All right. So so you just do it, and for the next minute, you are focusing on whether you sense any of those things, anything odd in this place within a mile of you. And
Make any rolls, or do I just?
there's no roll. You would just magically sense it. As you connect with nature a bit, you start drawing on it. As you're riding your horse, just becoming attuned with the land, and you do not sense any of those things.
no.
Well, whatever it is, it must have been a while ago.
So it crosses out any of those 6 or 7 things.
Alright.
What were the 6 or 7 things?
Aberrations, celestials, fae, fiends, undead, dragons, elementals.
Okay.
So that crosses out Medusas, or like this, like they've been tombstone for a good long time.
You're not sure, it's just stone.
I know, that's what I'm just guessing. Oh, that's one. Well, better make sure that we're not walking into an ambush.
I'm going to cast with my hunter's mysticism from my monster hunter stuff.
What are you going to cast? You can do like You can cast, I believe, like 2 things
Yeah, I can cast.
with your hunter's mysticism.
I can cast
As a monster.
protection from evil and good, and I can cast detect magic. So I'm going to cast.
I believe both are a ritual, right?
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
one's a ritual. Detect magic is a ritual.
Okay.
I'll cast detect magic.
All right. So you are detecting magic. So for the next 10 minutes, Torvi starts delving into her old knowledge of the old magic she learned from her family long ago. And you focus on what you were taught. You focus on the energies of this place. And after about 10 minutes go by of you walking and focusing on this, you have the ability to detect magic for the next minute, I believe.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. So for the next 10 minutes, you can see a faint aura around magical things. And you do see magic around you, but it's mostly you and your companions. You see a slight orange glow off of your cloak that tells you that it's magical. You see a small glow off your own belt where the immovable rod is.
Yeah.
You see some glows coming from the apparatus where Gosberg is. He's just a big old. Gosberg is a fucking like, you know how like infrared vision works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like you could like when,
he's yellow.
when like there's the
else is
apparatus and there's this big like red completely outlined thing of Gosberg almost in there. And you see him shifting around, you see him pick his nose at one point. He's trying to get comfy in there.
Yeah.
You know my children about this day.
You see the bag of holding and all his stuff on him.
Do I see anything around the statues?
Around the statues? That is a good question. You would see... you would see a very faint, extremely faint aura of some amount of magic.
Which kind?
What are the kinds?
There's magic. And there's magic.
No, there's different schools.
I know.
It's not necromancy. I can tell you that much. Let me check real quick.
Turns out it was Strahd who came from the future to kill us before we killed him.
Yeah, Strahd's coming for you. He's fucking y'all up.
And then he finds out we got an apparatus, and then he leaves because he.
Oh shit! He's got the apparatus. They found the apparatus. I must destroy them before it is too late.
Before they use the apparatus to destroy me.
It is a very faint aura of transmutation magic.
Okay. Alright. Okay. That's what I thought. That's what Torben.
And as you're heading deeper into the canyon, you can hear what sounds like some wild beast scrounging like.
You always hear this?
Yes. And you can hear it what it sounds like that beast scraping against stone, like the walls of the canyon. And it's getting closer as you walk closer.
Do I know
You hear
all
it a
the
little bit
properties
louder.
of this stone now?
You are attuned to it, so you know what it can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
How far away is this noise?
You're not sure where it's coming from.
Yes, but how far away do I
It sounds-
sense it?
It sounds fairly far off, but it's echoing off the canyon walls.
So you have no idea if it's closer or not.
Not exactly, no. There's my cup.
Guys, everyone who actually watches this, Eric has found the cup.
Yay.
Life is worth something now.
Life's good. Life's good, man.
Alright, I will stealthily go towards the sound.
Give me a stealth check.
Against
You're going
the wall.
You're going ahead of the apparatus at this point.
Yes.
A little bit. Give me a stealth check.
And I will tell everyone to wait.
All right. The apparatus comes to a stop.
That's not good. Oh, that's 17.
All right. All right. So you are getting closer to the source of this noise. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, okay, it sounds like he's scratching at a wall, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this wall like the cavern wall?
This is the canyon wall. You don't see it yet.
I know, but do I think it's the canyon
It sounds like canyon. Yeah, it's echoing off the canyon quite a bit. You hear the shifts in stone occasionally.
Then I'm going to scribe the rune that I know onto the wall.
You don't know how to scribe things.
I don't.
You're not a rune scribe.
Okay.
You just have this rock.
I
that
just
can
know
do
what
things.
it can do. Okay.
You can do the things with that rock, but you can't scribe things.
Okay, because I can't do what it says it does.
You don't know how to scribe things yet.
Okay.
I mean, not really.
All right.
You can do some of the things.
All right.
Certainly.
Well, then I'll just get closer.
All right. So as you're getting
Stealthily.
closer, I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to. Yeah, I'll allow it.
You will.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to use the stone secrets. Which
All right. What does Stone Secrets do?
it I carve it into, or I scribe this rune onto a stone wall or floor. Is this cavern made of stone?
Yes. You don't have any tools to scribe it, actually. You don't have anything to carve into stone.
Damn it.
All right. So.
Okay. Can I improvise?
No.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna get closer.
All right. As you're getting closer, you end up going into a dip in the canyon, and you see this large blue creature, like that seems to have like stripes of ice white on it. You can see its breath coming off as it's trying to get into this crevasse, and occasionally it sticks its head outside. It has 8 legs. It has these razor sharp spikes, red jagged spikes on its back, all over, like this thing was part of the rock itself almost. And it pulls its head out, and you see this mouthful of jagged teeth.
Jeez.
It hasn't seen me though, right?
It is not. It is completely focused on trying to fit itself into this crevasse and get to something.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'm going to sneak back to the party.
Give me a stealth check.
Where'd it go? There it is. That's 11.
Alright. You stealth back, it doesn't seem to notice you.
Okay.
She got a 4.
Plus 7. I have plus 7 in stealth.
Same.
Not the quietest you've ever been, because you're a little freaked out, but this thing is making a lot of noise.
Yeah, okay. So I tell everyone what I saw. And then I say I think our fighters should go ahead and,
We're the fighter.
not our fighters, our combatants.
The fighters, you know? The people you call when there's a fighter in town. When someone's house gets caught on fire.
You know, I remember when the Force used to have a really big problem about wildfighters.
I believe they're called barbarians. Please be respectful.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yeah, thanks for stepping on my foot.
Can't do it in Smokey the Bear's voice, man.
So I'm going to suggest that
Only you can prevent more
that our
barbarians.
combatants should go ahead and clear out this beast so that the party can move ahead to stall him.
Okay.
More than likely.
Let us bring the apparatus! I'm enjoying myself in this. I'm so happy.
Okay. I lead the way.
Alright, I'm gonna follow her in the apparatus.
All
My
right.
rapiers are
I
out.
think we all are.
Okay, so you're all heading forward.
Yes.
Can't really go stealthily with the apparatus.
No.
Ariane is hanging back. Sigurd
Yeah. I suggest that.
leaves his mongoose form would have worn out by this point anyway, so he also starts coming with you.
Well, Ashen freezes to death because they no longer have the mongoose around his
He's
neck.
up in a comfy blanket and a papoose. He's good.
He's got papoose. He's got papoose.
All right, and you start striding forward confidently towards this beast.
Yes!
Are you bringing old Jim?
Yes, I'm bringing old Jim. He's my
I'm
co-pilot.
staying in this thing.
He's my
I
co-pilot.
ain't fighting that shit.
You're my co-pilot. You don't have to fight. Let the Gosberg fight.
All right. And he shuts the hatch. We're using the periscope thing.
Okay.
I don't care. He's locking the hatches. I ain't getting in no fight. I saw what happened. The dragon breathed on you. Open that hatch. I ain't doing that shit.
Okay.
Don't want rats getting in. Have I told you how I lost a few toes?
It's gone. No, please.
Well, you see, you don't hear any of this now that the hatches are closed.
I think I was using
Oh, God.
It is a soundproof environment.
Okay, but let's just go. I'm gonna tune it out. I'm gonna see if I can tune it out. I'm gonna roll intelligence for that.
Make a. God, is there a skill we got? Make a
Intel.
perception check.
Okay.
You want to roll low.
And you rolled very high.
You know that's 20 plus.
You tune out nothing.
It gets in once he starts imagining it.
This is the one time I want to get a low roll.
It's really this is.
Yeah.
I like the idea of having to roll low to succeed. It is a new mechanic.
No, it's really
I've seen on Tumblr like the idea of non-Newtonian slimes, like stuff like gelatinous cube or oozes.
Yeah.
And the idea is that you have to roll below a certain number to actually hit them, because if you hit them too hard, then it actually just passes through them without doing any damage.
Yeah.
So it's you have to get lower than their AC.
Yeah. So they're really hard for high level characters. It's an interesting concept. But yeah, so you guys start going forward on foot or on horse, because Ariane is taking her horse, and she'll take the other one too if she has to.
I'll go on foot.
Vilmer's on the other horse.
Yeah, I'll travel on the other horse, so I still have my longbow out, and I'm ready to shoot.
You start going forward on the horse. Gosberg and old Jim are in the apparatus. And Torby is on foot.
Help me, help me.
Okay.
And the creature does not acknowledge you at first. Are we doing things like Magnificent Seven style here?
What do you mean?
Where you guys are in a perfect line, or what? Give me some marching order here.
Torby's in front.
I'm behind her.
Yeah, and the apparatus will be in back.
All right. Sigurd's walking up with you confidently.
Question: did the apparatus have any missiles?
It does not. It has claws.
That sucks. If
I mean, you've tried all 10 of the levers at this point.
I wish it had missiles, and I wish I could bless them, but then there'd be magic missiles.
You take 5 points of psychic damage. Alright, so since you're in the apparatus, I'm going to give you this, so you can see what it does.
Okay. Thank you.
How did you not level up? You just killed the dragon.
Because it takes a lot to level up, and also you guys had leveled up literally the last game we did, so I want to space things out, you know?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
All right. So you guys start striding forward. You're making more noise now, and this thing is making a lot of noise trying to get into this crevasse in the stone. But it hears the Gosbot coming forward.
Here's the Gosberg!
And as you're approaching, Vilmern, your horse starts freaking out because it doesn't want to get anywhere near this thing, and it refuses to get closer after a certain point.
All right, so can I
and it turns towards you.
Hello there.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, so to be very thematic, can I pull... Oh, I want to pull the page where it turns on the eyes and, like, turns the lights.
That's a nat 1. Plus 5 is 6.
You're slower than Gosberg. That is
11.
sad.
Yep.
Oh, but can I turn on the lights, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll turn on the lights to be very thematic.
Oh, we mean oh yeah, you have lights on that thing. Yes. Okay, so you can do that. The lights turn on, and you see it much. I mean, it's midday, so it's not. It wasn't concealed at any point.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you see it much more clearly.
I got 8.
What was yours?
Me?
Yeah, Gosberg. All right, Vilmern.
11.
All right. And I didn't roll for the. All right. All right. So the first one to go is this beast you've encountered. And it turns its gaze towards you, Vilmern, since your horse is making a ruckus, and it's distracted by the lights for a second, but then it looks at you, and I need you. It's going to start coming towards you, actually. And because you guys are a good probably like 60 feet from it,
Okay.
and it starts making its way towards you, very predatory, like all 8 legs, clawed, nasty looking, coming towards you. It looks like this.
Dear God.
But as I described it, with white stripes,
Yeah.
almost like it is made for the snow in the mountains.
What is it called?
We don't know yet.
And it does not do anything else this turn. It's striding towards you. You hear a low rumble in its throat, like a lion. It is now your turn, Vilmern.
So basically my horse is, once again, freaking out even more.
Also, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving?
Yes.
Yes. Why?
Because it's looking at you. And you're looking at it.
16%. 19 altogether.
Alright. You feel your muscles start to seize up, but you look away. And you see this thing's eyes glow slightly.
Whatever this thing is, don't look at its eyes.
Oh, anyone have blinding?
Okay, what I want to do is... Okay, so I have 2 more spell slots I can still use. So give me a sec, I'll look at something. Let's see. Let's see if this idea might will even phase it. Notch back an arrow and...
What are you doing? What's the idea? A spell?
Ensnaring Strike, the Hunter's Mark, obviously still attack, but Ensnaring Strike may not work on that thing.
Is it a size thing?
No, it's a strength saving throw.
Okay, cool.
That's why I'm like...
So this thing is easily like a little bit bigger than a person. Like it's one of those cases, it's probably as big as like a bull. Bigger.
So I'm
a
just
big
gonna,
creature.
I'm gonna take
but not large.
Okay. I'm gonna take an arrow and point it at the creature and use Hunter's Mark.
Alright. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
2, and I'm going to fire. Pull back the arrow and fire at it.
All right. No ensnaring strike.
No
Right.
ensnaring strike.
All right.
No ensnaring strike.
Make me an attack roll.
Natural 1.
It goes into the crevasse and you hear it clatter around a little bit.
Stupid box. Alright.
Don't blame the box.
Blame the box. Gosberg,
What up?
you and old Jim are going on the same initiative because I forgot to roll for him.
Okay.
But he's like, you are currently inside the Gosbot. What would you like to do?
Okay, how far away is this creature?
It's 30 feet away.
I want to walk up to that little sucker. I'm gonna punch
Well,
him.
actually, it's, yeah, yes. Yes.
I was going to do my movement, but...
You would like to what?
Then I am going to cast Searing Smite on the claw.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit the mother sucker.
Give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna read up how much damage this does really quick. That will be 8 plus 8. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I actually attacked twice.
Yep.
Because
It's got 2 claws.
Yep, okay, cool. So this is the first attack. Let's see. That will be 23.
That'll hit.
And that will be another 23.
That will hit as well.
Okay.
So you hit this thing 2 times
Yeah, now I get to roll
with the
4d8s.
claws.
Or, yeah. Oh, 46s. Sorry. Plus it's another extra d6. Because Searing Smite.
Do you need that many?
I could just use 2. I just need to use 2 of them. I'm rolling for both separately.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I add any modifiers to it or no? I don't think I
To the damage, no.
No? Okay.
So just add your Searing Smite and the Bane damage.
So maybe 19?
Alright, 19 points of damage.
Yeah.
That thing is hurting.
Also, it has to take a con save.
Oh, for Searing?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, what's the DC?
It is, DC is, give me a sec. It has to be 13.
It got an 18.
Okay, so it does not get set on fire.
No, it does not. Alright, next up is Torvi, I believe.
Okay.
Ah, we got it!
How far
Yes!
away is it?
It is 30 feet from you.
Okay.
About 20 feet, actually.
And I received this strange golden arrow.
Yep.
So,
I feel physical pain in order to mask the emotional pain.
do I go up and
Do
stab
I
at
stay
it,
or do I go?
or do I
Well, we know that
shoot at it?
Well, we know that it could apparently paralyze people with by looking at you. So I feel like if you stay at range, you're going to be more detrimental than
Yeah, for this turn, I will shoot at it
Alright, make an attack
with
roll.
the golden arrow.
Make an attack roll with advantage. Alright, you knock the golden arrow, and you feel... Give me a number, Meg. You're staring at the ceiling. You have like a plus 6 to hit, right?
25.
Alright, and you feel yourself slightly off course, but the arrow almost moves itself a little bit, and you fire, and it starts heading right for it, and I need you to roll me a d10 of damage.
A D10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Magic arrow.
Magic? It's a
The
missile. That is magic.
It's the mystery of the magic arrows, my friend.
It's a magic missile, guys.
I should have shown up to the game.
Plus anything?
Plus your regular dex.
Okay, so
That's
plus 5,
okay.
so that's 9 damage.
Alright, 9 points of damage. It hits this thing right in the head, sticks in its scales. And he's not a happy camper right now.
I mean, he had the freaking, like, arrow in his head. Who would be happy after that?
Yeah, I know. It's a little bit fucked up. You guys were mad. You just came into his house.
Don, would you be happy if an arrow got hit you in the head?
I'd be a little bit peeved myself.
Yeah.
I mean, Meg, would you be happy if an arrow sticking out of your head? I'd be happy if an arrow sticking out of my head. Mostly because then I could go to parties and people are like, hey, why'd you have an arrow in your head? Oh, I tell them the awesome story about how I murdered 5 people by looking at them. Literally.
Alright then.
I kind of want the beast to kill us now.
No.
You're not Agnor. You're not in this universe.
No, this is not as Agner. This is as me. I kind of want the beast to kill it now. Not because now it has like a freaking awesome ass story to tell its girlfriend.
Torvi, I'm sorry. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. Is it trying to petrify me?
It's looking at you, so yes.
Because it can't be petrified while I have this stone.
You can't?
Nope.
That is good to know.
Yeah, while you are attuned to this rune, you cannot be petrified.
That I did not know. That is good. Someone give me a handbook over here for the druid, because it's his turn. And I have a bunch of spells.
I actually have oh, never mind. I actually had an extra book.
That's good.
Yeah.
Alright, so... he is going to turn his gaze away.
Mm-hmm.
And not look at it. And he is going to... What would be good in this situation? He's going to disguise self. No.
Disguise self as a mongoose. Or as a lady beast.
Actually, hold on a moment. So you see him turn his gaze away. He's like, don't look it in the eye. And then, surprisingly, for a man of his size, he very silently, and without saying any words, he just disappears. He takes a step back, and he is no longer there. You do not see him.
Ooh.
So just put that in perspective for you with the minis.
Wow. He's invisible.
Alright. So, continuing on, it is now the monster's turn again.
Okay.
Monster!
Monster! The monster is going to take a bite at the apparatus.
Don't you hurt my apparatus!
Big old jaws. Whoop. Alright, that was
So
shit.
how long do you think the amount of soap bath will take?
The Tesla built it takes usually an hour.
Okay, that's fine.
We have to figure out what time.
But it only gets a 13 to hit, and that will not hit its AC, right?
No, which is 20. AC is just telling you right now, AC is like 20 even, like me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm as tough as the apparatus.
It's all this metal, it's fucking in the way. Alright.
I'm
Like-
happy.
Yeah, so this thing, with its jaws, clamps onto the apparatus. It's not big enough to actually fit the whole thing in its mouth, but it's biting on, like, the claws and stuff, shaking it up.
Don't
It's
you
not
bite
hurting
my
it.
apparatus.
But you and old Jim are shaking up in this thing, and he's like, oh god, it's gonna eat us!
He's not
My toes!
Oh god, the flashbacks! The memories!
It's gonna kill us! He's like shaking you now. It's like, oh god, he's like hugging you, holding
Stop
you for
it.
comfort.
Get off me!
We're gonna die!
We are going to die if you don't let me do my thing!
Ah! Alright, Vilmern, it is your turn. Oh wait, actually, you hear a second roar
Shit, dragon!
as another one starts coming from the opposite end of the canyon that you were not coming from.
I think I'd rather fight another dragon.
To be honest though, that this is a very Skyrimish moment if we're in a heated battle and suddenly a dragon comes out of nowhere.
Shit.
Anyone ever have that happen to you?
Yes!
Yes.
No kidding.
I love it.
Vilmern's turn.
Okay,
I've gotten
so
so many.
we have two of those the spider tiger things.
I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Of course, because it's on the horse.
The horse actually too.
Alright.
So make a con save for yourself.
Con save 14. And
Again, you feel your muscles tense up, and you can make one for the horse.
Orange's horse. They're better than me.
Alright.
What's a horse?
What was the total thing on the horse?
Okay, the dice is 17 for the horse.
The dice is 17, he's fine.
Right.
Don't make me look up horse stats right now.
Look up horse stats!
Horses, I believe, have +2.
Yeah, it's probably something like that. It's +1 or +2. It's nothing big. So the horse succeeds and is not petrified, but it is still freaking out. And I need you to make an animal handling check to at least keep this thing in line enough.
22.
Alright, you managed to keep the horse in place and it's not running off.
I didn't mean
But it is freaking out at the presence of this monster.
Right. So we won't be able to stay up front for long. We'll have to fall back a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna fall back a little bit so I can get a better shot.
Alright, how far back?
Okay, so the apparatus is at there.
The apparatus is represented by Andy and old Jim.
Okay.
Old Jim!
Okay, so where's the first monster?
Right there. The
Okay.
second one's over here. It's about roughly 70 feet away.
Okay, I'm gonna back up at least 10 feet. Have the horse try and back up a bit so I can get a better shot, and I'm going to fire at the creature that has just shown up to the fight.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Let's see.
I want to make a knight character now.
A what?
A knight character.
Yeah?
Like a fighter with
26.
like a lance, a shield, and a
What was that?
26.
26 will hit.
horse.
1d8.
Yeah, you could do that. Kamali kind of did that. Kamali did jousting. She actually has the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide where, like, Knight is one of the...
8.
Like, Purple Dragon Knight is one of the options. 8 points of damage?
8 damage.
Total? Alright. You had an 100's mark to this one. You 100 marked the other one.
But I can move Hunter's Mark.
I think you have to kill either end with the spell or kill the thing. So when you kill them, you can move Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
So 8 points damage.
Snow goblins.
Yeah.
Because then that would be too easy.
All right.
Bless is like guidance, right?
Huh?
Bless is like mass guidance.
Yeah, Bless is like guidance for like 3 or 4 people,
Okay.
and it lasts a little bit longer.
Or until use, right?
I think so. Yeah. All right. Next up is Torby, I believe.
She got a natural
Or
one.
Gosberg.
Yeah, isn't it Gosberg?
Okay.
Gosberg in the Gosbot. With old Jim.
Well, I mean, this thing.
What do we do?
Well,
It's our turn in initiative.
why can't we just fight this thing like normal people? Anyways, why can't we all just?
Do you want to? He starts reaching for the hatch. Do you want to fight this thing like normal people?
No. Shut up. Okay. Old Jim batten down the hatches, aka keep those things down.
They're already down.
Good. Now prepare as I punch this guy in the face.
Ah!
Old Jim.
That'll be 20,
That'll hit.
and then again, and that will be 11.
All right. To attack, the 11 will not hit, but the 20 will.
Okay. And that will be 7 points of damage.
All right. So once again, you pull the levers. The 2 claws come forward. This thing isn't huge, so it manages to avoid one, but the other one pierces right through its side.
Mm-hmm.
How much points of damage?
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right.
And then I will end my turn right then and there.
I'm sorry, I'm very bad at math. All right, so that's the end of your turn. Moving on, Torby.
Okay, is the Gosbot's fighting looking bloodied?
It is very blooded, yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna go up to it and attack it with my rapiers.
All right. Torby runs up. Double rapier attack. And you could make a Constitution saving throw, but you don't have to because of the orb of the Stein ring.
Okay, that's...
Because I'm looking at this thing through the periscopes, I don't have to make a save, do I?
Let me take it.
Because like I assume it's like you have to look directly at it, like Medusa.
If the two of them can see each other, no, you're good.
Okay.
I would assume it's sort of like the Harry Potter basilisk thing, where it's like, oh, they didn't see it directly, so didn't kill them, you know.
As long as you cut out the fucking eyes, you're 100% fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're not looking at it directly, so through the periscope, you're kind of fine.
Yeah.
You get actually give me a con check just for funsies.
Okay.
See if you can feel a tingly feeling.
Okay. One of them's
I got a
20,
4.
and
It's like,
one of them.
it's unsettling you. I'm sorry.
One of them's a 20.
20.
Yeah.
Do I need to make a save or?
And then
No,
one of them.
It's only at the beginning of your turn.
And then one of them is a 24.
All right, 24. Those will both hit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll me some damage with your double rapiers.
Yes.
Something.
Where am I?
You get on the claw, and I throw you like the thing.
Oh, I did that.
Fastball special.
Huh?
Fastball special.
Sinker.
The sinker.
Sinker. Sinker, low and away.
You know, every time you want to get to roll, I kind of hope you land into the cookies. Because then I can make the pun, sweet roll.
Isn't that a
Let
thing?
me guess. Somebody stole your sweet roll.
I was actually not thinking of that. I was just thinking about them rolling.
That's 20
cookies.
points of damage.
20 points of damage, and this thing goes down.
How do you do more damage than a goddamn lobster
As
monster
Torvi
robot?
runs up, dual wielding her rapiers as always.
Wait, let me make sure that's right, just because Gosberg is doubting me. Okay, so I rolled it.
You add 4 to both of those.
No, I had
5.
5.
5 to one of them.
5 to one of them and 6 to the other because it's my giant slayer rapier.
You
You have +5 dex?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, okay, yes,
Wait,
that's
how
the
do you have
case.
+5 dex? Oh, yeah, you have +5 dex. She has 20 dex.
Yeah.
She's the dex
She used-
version of Krog.
Yeah.
Yes, actually.
Um,
Well, she
so-
upgraded herself after level 4.
So that's 11
Mm-hmm.
plus 9 would be 20.
Oh, okay.
Correct? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
So Torvi runs up and looking this thing right in the eyes, you poke it right through its brains, both eye sockets, and pull the swords out.
Cool.
I'll take a Constitution save.
Alright. Now, it is the druid's turn, and he apparates, being at the start of his turn, right behind the basilisk, and he's like, okay, well, I had a plan, but never mind.
Does he need to take a con save?
No, because the thing is dead.
From the other thing.
The other one, it's 70 feet away, so right now you guys are good. And he is going to... Fucking let me look at spike growth right now, because he can't do anything else besides maybe toss fire at it. Otherwise he'll just fucking throw
I just
it
realized
off.
something. I can actually, the second attack of the robot actually has grapple.
Yeah, you can make
Yeah,
a
I
grapple
just
attack. You
realized
did
that.
that to great effect against the dragon.
Too great of an effect, I feel like. We just wiped that dragon off.
It was the Will Wheaton of dragons, man. Alright, so Sigurd starts murmuring some druidic words, casts his staff and hands forward, and you guys see in front of this 8-legged creature that's charging forward as you killed its mate. Out of the ground, these spikes and thorns start coming out of the stone, the dirt floor. Between you and this creature.
Oh, Jim, what's going on?
It's like, I don't know! I think I weed myself a little.
Don't do it in here. Be ashamed of yourself immediately.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been crop dusting this entire journey. I'm not gonna lie.
What's that even mean?
He's been pooting. Like little ones, silent ones, but it's been happening.
Silent but deadly.
I'm going to open up the hatch.
That's okay. That's your call. I'd rather you not. I'd rather stink than die.
I'll do it on my turn.
All right. And it is back around to the monsters, and the monster is going to run forward and into the spike growth because it's going towards you and it's dumb. It's fuck.
Dumb.
Did he create the spike grove or did the
The druid.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, it has to make a perception check. A wisdom check to see if it even recognizes it as difficult terrain or hazardous. And it does it.
It does.
Does it?
Spell save.
Epic.
It has a minus.
D&D action.
No, it just barely manages to realize, like, oh, this is a bad fucking idea. So
Shit.
that's 40 feet, so it's using its entire turn to have to go around this shit. And full action, because it is not fast with 8 legs.
Yeah.
And it gets about halfway to you guys. And it is now Vilmern's turn again.
Okay,
And unfortunately, you are close enough to it, so I need you to make another con save
Yes, please.
for you and your horse.
Snowball.
Why just use Meg for all
Oh,
the dice?
sorry,
'Cause she has all of them?
sorry.
Why just use
Okay.
Meg for the dice because she has all of them?
Yeah, I
Okay, green's Velmar, purple is horse.
Actually, if you want to, you can look away from it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look away from it. No, you look if I have to shoot it.
All right.
So, thank you.
But it is approaching you as you are the closest target.
Well, I'm gonna try and move and regroup with the others real quick.
Yeah, you can do
Get
that.
a little bit of a.
Averting your gaze.
Yeah, I'm just telling the horse to go this way.
Chit 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 chit.
Now it's gonna be one motion. I'm gonna turn around Hunter's Mark, the one that's alive.
All right, you hunters mark it.
And I'm
Nope.
gonna fire.
All right, if you're not looking at it, this is at disadvantage.
I'm gonna take a risk and look.
All right, you already averted your gaze, so
Let's just. So I have to make.
yeah, you're looking. No, you're. Yeah, no, you're looking at it now.
Yeah, just like.
Well, the.
Right.
All right.
When you have to explain.
Yeah,
things
you
to
have
the
to
DM,
choose. You have to choose at the start of your turn. Are you looking at it or are you not?
I'll just have to take a blind shot and hope for the best.
All right. Attack roll at disadvantage.
Oh, that's sad. That's not fair.
Oh.
That's bullshit, not fair.
What'd you get?
Okay, 16.
16 will hit, actually.
Just blind shot. Winning.
It's like,
It's like 180 no scope.
hoping for the best.
Okay.
Please,
All right,
please,
roll me
please,
some damage.
Please, please.
Okay, also I get to roll extra.
You do get Hunter's Mark, so it is
D6?
a D8 and a D6.
Just. Okay, so it's 11.
11 points of damage. That thing is perturbed, which I realize has become a favorite word of mine.
Chirp.
Perturbed.
Mm.
Chirp.
Perturb. Alright, it is bothered by this arrow currently inside it.
Just blind shot. 180 no scope.
Alright, Gosberg, it is your turn.
Okay, well, how far is it away from us?
It is roughly about 50 feet away.
Okay, well, I'm going to walk up 30 feet.
Why are we going towards it? This is an awful idea.
And then I am going to cast Bless. I need to figure out how many people gets the benefit from
Do
Bless.
you have to see them?
No, I don't think so. I think we just have to see people.
No, just within range of 30 feet.
And how many people are in range?
Currently, everybody.
Okay. How many people do I have to? Can I do it to?
You can do it to up to 3 creatures.
Who wants bless?
He opens the hatch for a second, like, yo, who wants bless up in here?
I'll bless myself, Vilmer, and Torby.
All right. You do so.
So now they all get D4s.
2 damage rolls or?
I want to bless! 2. You can do it to an attack roll or a saving throw.
That's good to know, actually.
Yeah, no, that is handy. You add a D4. Alright, so.
Just so you know, though, also, actually, I think this is actually really good for me, because it's concentration, and it can't attack me, because I'm in a freaking, like, giant lobster monster robot thing. Gosbot.
That was a big lobster.
Alright, next up in the turn order, it is Torby.
Okay. Torby is how far away from it?
Torby is currently, like, you are at the same place, so you're about 50 feet away.
Okay.
Oh, forgot to mention, you also have to call it. You also have to say if you're rolling before or after roll, before the DM states it, if it hits or not.
Well, I wanted to get closer to it, but I can't get all the way to it. So.
Huh? She could, but she wouldn't have her
I
action.
could,
She'd
but I
have to use her
wouldn't have my
movement to
action.
dash, her action to dash.
Oh, okay.
So I will just. Would it be an action to take my arrow out of the other monster?
I'll give you that as a bonus.
Bonus? Okay. Then I will do that.
Alright. You pull that out.
And I will knock it and fire.
Alright. You fire at this thing, and it almost changes direction, goes right into the other arrow that Vilmern shot at it, and that got stuck in its hide and splits it down the middle.
Wait, I don't have to roll?
Nope, apparently not.
Oh.
Roll a d10.
Okay.
Wait, she had to roll last time, though.
Magic arrow.
No, even with the magic arrow, she just got advantage.
There wasn't an arrow in the creature, the last one she shot.
Oh.
Oh.
I explained the magic arrows last time with Ashton, because Ashton has one too.
So
I wasn't.
The way the golden
wasn't
arrow
paying
works
attention.
is that it gives you advantage, and it's a d10 of damage for a normal shot. But if there's already an arrow
And
inside
that's-
that target, then it auto hits.
Nice.
That's 15 points of damage.
It's balanced out by the fact that you only ever have one of these arrows at any given time.
That's 15 points of damage.
Alright, 15 points of damage. It's very unsettled by that. That is not...
I'm guessing an NPC gave it to them.
They found it in the Dragon's Lair.
Nice.
Well, the first time we found it, it was like a circus thing.
Yeah.
And
Probably-
I will get
it was
closer
in
to it.
The circus carts.
I will get as close as I can.
Alright, you move 30 feet closer. Right up with the Gosbot.
Quick, roll the D4 so you see how many more feet you can walk.
Alright, the druid strides forward. Sigurd. I have to remember he has a name now. And, he's like, you guys got this. I'm his king, you know.
Turn back.
He's got a sling. He throws a rock at it. Bounces off its hide. I don't have a lot of attack spells. It's all
That's okay, Sigurd.
it's all good. I mean, I do, but like not against this. He's got heat metal. That'll fuck up some armor dudes one day.
It'll
Yeah.
fuck up me one day.
Oh yeah. Oh, he could fucking destroy Gosberg. It's like Gosberg versus Sigurd. Sigurd win every
Kill
time.
Agnor?
Agnor wears metal armor, so yes, actually. Oh no. What have I done?
You two have ruined your lives in this.
Alright, so, continuing on. It is now the monster's turn. and it makes its way towards you, and it can't get quite get close enough, so it's holding its action. And now it is John's turn. John, are you averting your gaze or not?
I'll look at it because I need to fire at it again.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save. I will.
Don't you also have? Don't worry. Don't forget you also have to bless.
Yeah. Bless.
Out of curiosity, what is this thing called?
This.
We'll find out
After. Yeah. Like you don't know right now.
I won't need to use bless then. Plastic. Natural.
I can't see the rolls.
Natural 20.
All right.
I'm just giving it the.
You've been shaking off, looking at this thing. Although I do need a roll for your horse.
The horse does not have bless.
The horse is not a blessed horse.
Just roll the green dice again, John.
Nah, red's for the horse. 8, 10. Do I have to make any animal handling checks?
This is for your. This is a con save for your horse.
That's the con save for the horse. That's 8 on the dice.
8 on the dice.
And whatever horse has got.
Looking that up right now.
Snowball.
Walking fast.
So how many of these golden arrows do you guys have?
One.
I have
You only have one at a time.
And
Sorry,
the horse begins to turn to stone under you.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that, buddy.
Oh, we lost a horse.
You're gonna pay.
Don't like to lay on hands on it, remember? Spend
All
time
right.
with your petrification.
Okay, so I'm going to obviously attack. This thing's gonna die someday. I'm gonna notch an arrow back. Hunter's mark.
Yes, you do.
And I still have blessed because I rolled natural.
You are blessed. Be blessed, my son.
You have my blessing!
Let's see. That would be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Does bless work on damage?
Only for the attack roll.
Also, you can only use it before he calls it. Before the DM calls if it hits or not.
Alright. Yeah.
It doesn't say that in the rules, so if I would allow it.
It works for guidance.
I would allow it.
Okay.
Okay, so. Yeah.
Generally, most people
7.
do. Huh? 7 points of damage?
7.
Alright.
Well, that luck is gonna run out soon.
Alright. Next up is Gosberg.
I'm gonna walk up to that little thing. How badly damaged is this thing?
It's pretty bloodied at this point.
Okay. And I'm going to hit it
So
twice.
there's gonna have to look
In
from
the whatever it calls a face.
Its face. It would probably call it its face.
And
Its
it's
maw.
all like-
Maw
Actually,
would be another
wait,
good term for
I
it.
realized, is this considered an animal?
This is not considered a beast.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, can I talk to it? Maybe I just realized.
You can always try.
There's no
Nah.
Generally, beasts tend to be things like deer and wolves and
Okay, well, I'm gonna attack the
birds.
thing.
Gigantic eight-legged monstrosities don't usually count as beasts and regular animals.
Alright. No, I got it. Okay. Okay, so the first one, that got a 12, and this one got 24.
The 24 will hit, the 12 will not.
Hand me 2d6, please. That will be 7 damage.
7 points of damage, and this thing is hurt very badly.
Okay.
Math. Not my strong suit. Alright, Torby's turn.
Alright, Torby's gonna rush up to it and rapier it.
Alright, give me 2 rapier attacks.
Rapier it!
Alright, green is...
So the Gosbot just destroys this thing, puncturing it. Old Jim is like, ah, fuck!
Oh, yeah, NPC.
This is where it ends. I'm not blessed.
Green is
Oh, yeah,
regular.
He's not really supposed to fight.
Green is
He's
regular.
in the...
What?
Depends on the NPC. Because NPC basically covers anything that's not a player. Enemies are NPCs, technically.
Okay.
But he's in the
so-
Gosbot with
One
Gosberg,
bless.
so...
Yeah, I'm using bless. What is bless again?
D4.
D4.
And then
It's only
add it
for
to
the
one
attack
roll.
rolls.
Then add it
And
to one
saving
attack
throw.
roll.
Okay, so that's a 14 and a natural 20.
All right. Those will both hit.
Okay.
Yes. So roll me double damage for one of your rapiers.
Okay. Unfortunately, it was not the Giant Slayer rapier.
I thank you for being honest.
Okay, so that's...
That's specified in the
2d8.
future unless you get another Giant Slayer rapier.
Yeah.
Never looked when I looked at Swamp which one with that hair.
No, you didn't. You never
okay,
found out at
so
all.
that's...
If it's like what's kind of like regular Phillips, then this could be bad.
18 plus... I don't add the modifier twice, just once, right?
Just once.
Don't forget you also got a nat 20, so you get to roll 3 times.
I'm just doubling it. Is that okay?
Roll again.
Roll again.
I don't do multiplication parties. I
Okay.
want you to roll all the dice.
Alright.
That's what we're here for.
Okay, well that upped it. That made it
20 plus, by the way.
19 30
30 points of damage?
I think. Hold on. 6, 6, 7. That's 19. And then plus 11.
Wait,
That's 30, right?
out of curiosity.
Yeah, that adds up.
Out of curiosity, these are your attack modifiers?
Yeah.
You're adding both 5 and 6 to your attack modifier?
It's a 5 to one and a 6 to another.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said you only add the modifiers to one of them.
I'm a dual wielder.
She's dual wielding.
Oh,
She
okay,
did 2
never mind.
hits.
Never mind.
So that's 30 points of damage.
So Torvi rushes up, and this beast is like, and it opens up its big gaping maw full of jagged teeth, and Torvi runs up, shouting back at it, looking in the eye, undeterred, and shoves both rapiers right up into its skull, in its mouth, and you see them go through the brain. And she pulls them out, and it falls down dead. And its last breaths leave its body. You see them in the frosty air.
I'm gonna... To ruin Torvi's moment to more glory, I'm gonna turn on my lights to flasher.
Stop playing with the lights!
It's Gosberg!
You gotta kill the juice on this thing!
Does it have a battery?
I don't know, I haven't had a good chance to look it over.
Does it have a battery?
I'm looking for the battery.
I don't know.
There's probably a crystal around here somewhere.
Shut up. Anyways,
Everything runs off crystals.
Shut up, old Jim. You
Shut up!
You got no toes. I have 10 toes.
I got toes, just some of them got eaten off.
How many?
He takes off his boot and
No,
starts...
roll D10. Roll D10.
It's like, I'm gonna check. Let's see. Big one, that got eaten off a long time ago because that was the juiciest for the
keep
rats.
Talking, I'll come back
I
later.
was like, oh no, you asked.
Roll
I was like, so I got this one, and then this pinky one, the little piggy that went to market or went all the way home. I don't remember which way you're supposed to go. On the toes, do you go from inside the foot or outside the foot?
I have an idea. Instead of perception, we call it roll ignorance.
Alright, so yes, you have killed 2 of these beasts.
What are they called?
And I'm glad you asked that. Because you hear a voice from inside the crevice go like, oh, thank heavens! Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! And this skinny elf, sun elf, crawls out, dressed in very messed up garments that have a lot of dust on them. I was trapped in there for hours! Oh, thank you!
What's your name, friend?
Oh, hello there! And you see now this elf, he has a very long nose and a pencil mustache.
Oh, no.
Which you don't know if elves can grow facial hair, so that might be fake. You're not sure. It's like, oh, I'm Rowan Denville.
He has a mustache.
He has a
I
mustache.
immediately hate him.
It's like, how do you do? Well, you're in the thing with old Jim Carter. Like, I'm Rodan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. He's shaking your hands vigorously. Like, thank you. Thank you. Oh, good. Oh, they had me trapped in there. Days, hours, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell the time.
Shut up, mustache.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like, I was trying to rescue my brother. He's in the crevasse right there. He got turned to stone. And the only way I could save him was with this concoction in the gullet that I got an alchemist to make, but I need the concoction I need some bits in their gullets to turn them not stone. And then they were there, and then I was in the stone, and then I couldn't get out, and I started running out of food, and I was getting a little bit crazy. But then you showed up, and that was just great.
I'm going to get out of the apparatus, and I'm going to tell him, like, Mustache, tell me where your brother is. I'll take care of him.
Oh, he's in the crevasse.
Okay. I'll do it because I have to, not because I like you.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to lay on hands where is this, by the way?
Alright, so you go into the crevasse that the basilisks was the first one was trying to get into vigorously.
Yeah.
He came out of there, and that's where he says his brother is.
Okay, well, do I see his brother? Or
yeah, when you go in, it's very dark, but you do see, from what little light there is, the shape of an elf in armor with his shield, like, frozen in a battle stance.
Okay. I'm going to use lay on hands, 5 of them.
Alright.
That should cure, basically, like, all lost stats conditions, including petrification.
It gets rid of disease and poison.
Oh, really?
So,
I thought it cured status conditions.
It does not.
Never mind, then.
So you use your lay on hands.
Nothing happens? Okay.
And nothing happens.
Oh, I'm done. Your brother's dead.
Well, that's okay, because I told you I have the potion.
Okay, cool.
Turn him not. No, I need to get the stuff from the basilisks first.
Okay, fine. What is the stuff?
It's in their gullet. I just have to cut it open.
What is the gullet?
The gullet.
Stomach. You mean stomach?
I just have to cut it open, and I can put it in the potion, and then the alchemist said I just have to put the stuff in. He told me where to find it. He didn't want to come out here himself because he said it's fucking suicide, and I said I don't care. This is my brother, but I'm going to be very sneaky about it regardless.
You sound just like Kenny right now.
Yeah. No, whenever I use one of your guys' characters as an NPC, I gotta fucking act it like you guys would do it.
I would feel that all our characters make an appearance at some point here.
I know, right?
Well, unfortunately, Lockbreak isn't even 20 years old, so, and this is 20 years in the past, so. The rest of them would be, like, very young.
Corvina's baby.
Corvina's a baby. So
Gregory's still around.
Gregory's around.
I think Lockbreaks are a baby or an egg.
Egg. Younger, maybe not even existing at this point.
Egg.
Because I remember you made him fairly young, and this is 20 years in the past.
Alright, fair enough.
But yes, so he's like, so he basically spends the next few minutes, and the Sigurd helps him cut open the gullet. You guys help it, and he gets in the he gets what he needs. And as you guys cut this thing's stomach open, like all these bits of stone fall out, bits of stone animals and people. So you can see this thing was actually eating things after it turns them into statues.
Nice.
That is disgusting and looks very, very hurtful. I need to go.
You can guess that the bits and remnants you found on the ground were just whatever it was a sloppy eater, obviously.
Obviously.
I can relate.
It's like a cat.
So Riordan, this weird elf you found, he gets the concoction together. It's like, okay, this should work. Crosses his fingers and pours it over his brother on the eyes, smearing it over him since there's not really a way to pour it into his mouth. And after a few seconds, you see color return to this other sun elf's face and his armor and everything, and he is flesh and blood once again. It's like, no, brother, it's good, I'm here. Rodan, what are you doing here? It's like, I came to rescue you. It's like, what happened? One moment I was fighting the basilisk, and then now Oh god, it got me, didn't it?
Apparently so, good friend. My name is... Did this elf have a beard or a mustache or anything?
He steps out, and he does not have any facial hair.
Okay, good.
He's a sun elf. He's much more muscled and imposing than this other
How's his
sun elf.
nose?
His nose is it's big. He's actually quite attractive though. He doesn't have an overly large nose.
Who takes notice of this?
Yes.
You certainly
You have a crush on him?
And
It looks like she
I
would like you to make an intelligence check, Gosberg.
Okay. It's alright.
Yeah.
Check that. That'll be 21.
You recognize this elf from the war.
Oh my god.
This is the man who shot your leg with a bow and arrow.
I killed the guy who shot me in the leg, bro.
Oh no.
This is the elf commando who is on his job on a mission.
You shot me in my leg, you
assassinate
fucking head lover!
What?
Yes! Remember? About a few months ago, war between Stelheim and whatever your fucking stupid elf country's called?
Someone's like,
He looks you up and down, and it's obviously he recognizes to a degree your golden white armor, very distinct from any other soldier in that war. He's like, oh yeah, I remember you.
I had to get very painful surgery for this.
You were attacking my home. You
You
deserved it.
shot me in my leg.
You killed my squad and took me
I
prisoner.
didn't do that. That was Scrump. I killed one guy. Scrump killed like 3.
The war is over now.
Yeah.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
I haven't been
I'm
staying
talking
that
to
long.
Gosberg.
Yeah.
I'm just
I
like,
want you to pay for my hospital bills.
No,
Okay, fair enough.
you pay for my hospital bills.
How much is it?
I healed myself. There are no hospital bills.
Okay, at least you're honest. That's a good quality.
You still have scars, though.
Yeah. You have scars?
You people are fucked up.
You love vets. That's more fucked up. The tree people, man. The tree people.
You tortured people.
I don't torture people.
it's true, Gosberg.
I don't torture people. At least I didn't get...
Just tie them up and let the orc
At least I didn't,
intimidate them.
at least I didn't get turned into a statue.
let's just
It's harder than it looks.
I'm guessing you...
Did you fight these things alone?
No. I had a giant lobster robot. I have a giant lobster robot.
He looks over at the apparatus.
That's our co-pilot, old Jim.
It smells like poots in here, so I'll give it another 35, 40 minutes before anyone comes in here. He's like halfway out the hatch, airing it out.
Open up all the hatches.
He goes back inside, starts opening the hatches.
Do you have any more of that potion? We lost a horse.
Sadly.
Yes, I had 2 vials just in case. I'm not really, because in case the first one didn't work or I fucked it up, and yeah, and in case I, came across a pretty lady or got frozen myself or something. So, yeah, I got one
Wait,
left over.
in case you got frozen, never mind.
It's a backup plan. Then I could be holding the potion and someone could come along and rescue me and put it all over me if they knew what it did. I'm not sure.
Someone just...
It was a long shot.
Okay.
So basically both potions are now complete.
Yeah, he'll take another few minutes and fill it up with the residue from the basilisk gullet
Right.
and rub it on your horse. Like, all right, I think if we just rub it here, and he's like getting really vigorous on the horse.
How vigorous?
Like on the snoot.
Oh
and
my
maybe,
god!
I think
just
like
realized
if
I
we
could make the funny joke of calling Kenny a horse fucker.
he's not fucking it. He's like if we get it all over the snoot, I think that this should work good.
Question:
Yes.
If it's sensual.
It's just with typical Riordan energy.
Well, I call my
I'm
friend...
gonna call it sensual.
And after a moment, the horse turns back to flesh and blood. And it's still freaking out for him, so it's not letting anyone ride it or get on it.
I'm going
anytime
to,
soon.
I'm gonna talk to it.
Yeah,
and
I
be
want to talk to it.
okay.
Oh yeah, you guys can speak to animals, so you clearly hear like, "Fuck! Oh god! Oh what? Wait, what?
Boss, calm down! I slap
Jeez,
it.
what's happening? Go! Ah!
Calm down!
Can I
Everything's dead, okay? Calm down.
Oh god, that was crazy.
Good. Okay, you calm?
What happened?
Oh, you got turned to stone.
I turned to what?
Stone.
How's that even possible?
Magic.
Okay,
Cool.
make a
Cool?
persuasion check.
We cool? What's
Make
your
a
name?
persuasion check
Well, wait, I asked his name.
to be cool.
Okay. That's, persuasion, right? 16.
All right, it's like all right, I'll be cool. I'll be cool.
Okay. No, I said we cool.
I'm cool.
Okay,
We're cool. We're cool. We're cool.
What's your
Cool.
name?
Frederick.
Nice to meet you,
I
Frederick.
think that's what I'm called. That's
Cool.
what the people say.
What's your real name?
I don't know. Do you expect my parents to have named me?
Yes!
Like, that's not. It's like I'm called Frederick by the people,
Okay,
the
Frederick.
writer people.
Nice to meet you, Frederick.
I go Gosberg.
Yes.
No. Gosberg.
This is Frederick.
Who's been rubbing my snoot?
What's up?
There's an itch up there.
I scratch it for him.
Thank you.
Okay.
I go back to the brother and I'm like, do you have a name?
Oh, sorry. Ragnos Volgoth at your service.
You have a crush on him?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Sorry.
And you can tell there's some amount of recognition.
Yeah.
Because you were actually the one who took out the elf commando, I believe. Ragnos Volgoth. That was many months ago.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry about the war. We were only doing what we thought was right.
I was planning on running a marathon after the war!
Fucking Andy.
Oh. You're going to take a puck off too.
Yeah,
Shut up.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that.
You can't.
I can no longer live with my legs!
For what it's worth, I apologize.
Okay, that's all I ever want to hear.
You were in the wrong, though.
Don't be a dick
A
about
lot.
it.
You
Nope.
don't be a dick about it.
Don't be a
Just a
dick.
marathon runner.
I'm gonna kill him. Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
Kidding,
That's
kidding.
actually how Rodan's brother died.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't be hasty here. Look, you seem like fine, capable people. How about until he gets his bearings on and he's good and he's on his feet again, we travel together for a bit.
Where are you heading to?
Well, I want to get back home to Summer's Light because I shouldn't leave Mum alone for long. She's getting old. She's getting up in years.
Okay.
But brother, you really should. Actually, there's nothing left for me back home. It's like,
Cool.
Sorry to hear that.
it's fine.
You should go to Nutwood.
I've never heard of Nutwood.
Nutwood is a community of varying people. Very diverse. Very friendly folk. Go there. All attack is about to happen. We need people to help defend.
Whoa.
That's
Go back
not
there.
very.
Go-
That's not.
Yeah,
a very,
I think your tourist sales pitch needs
work.
some modifications.
Look,
What was that
I'm
about
just saying.
orc attack?
Perhaps, maybe, you could help us fight the orcs by breaking the shins.
Even if.
You know I do more than shoot people in the shins, right?
Probably, but I'm still pissed off about it.
And we do more than fight wars.
Yes.
Yes,
I
I plan on getting married in the near future.
He does! Which is going to be a joyous
Hey, Gabe.
occasion.
Andy.
Sorry.
Okay, no, there's just a lot of information, and I've been on fucking carbon freeze for who knows how long.
We're going to
Bit of an
Stalheim right now.
At this point, Arianea has started approaching with the other horse and Ashton. Everything all right over there?
Yes, the basilisks, were they?
Mm-hmm. That's right, they were basilisks, and they're huge and had angry teeth and tried to eat me! And you!
The
Mostly me!
The basilisks are dead. So, I believe we are safe for the moment.
Nasty creatures.
Agreed.
I just realized, I think Whipper is like right at the age where she pretty much saw her dad die.
Oh god.
What?
I think Whipper is like at the age where she pretty much saw her dad die.
That would have been more in the future, I feel.
Really?
This is 20 years in the past, dude.
Oh, okay. How old is she?
I have no clue.
Okay.
I don't know if she even has like a cosmetics sheet where she has like extra feats and allies and
Okay.
treasure and stuff.
Yeah.
Like where she puts like her age and weight and all and height and all that.
While you 3, 4, 3.5 talk about this, I'm going to try and fish off a bit more of my dragon's heart, my
You
life.
do that, friend? We killed the dragon heart. What have you done with your life?
You killed the dragon heart.
We've killed the dragon.
It's not hard to kill the heart.
We've killed the dragon. What have you done with your life?
I've been helping people wherever I go.
Well, then
Okay, life well
The
lived.
war left me with a need to do righteousness. And he puts his hand to what you can see now is an amulet on his neck that is that you can make a religion check if you want.
Yeah, I'll do a religion check.
Nothing?
That will be a 14.
It is what you believe to be a symbol of Sehening Moonbow,
I have
the
no
elven,
idea what that
who is an Elvis goddess
Okay.
of the moon and night and
Well, that's funny.
Oh,
Sun
no.
elf worshipping a moon goddess.
yeah. I've never gotten that before.
That's pretty funny.
I kind of nudge Gosberg.
I'm just saying the situation. I'm not bitter or anything.
You're more bitter than anything I've eaten.
You're chowing down on the heart while you're talking. It's actually like ice hard at this point, so you're having to thaw it. Ding, ding, ding.
Nah, imagine he's like, eating it like ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a crescent moon symbol that he has on his neck, on a necklace.
Okay.
That's very beautiful.
Yes, it is. I've taken up the cause of Sehening Moonbow, and I go where I can to aid people. She's alright. I mean, but if you want to know a real god, let me tell you, have you heard the word Mistra?
Are we really going to get to a god war?
All about magic. Do you like magic?
Not particularly, I imagine.
Oh, do I have some things to tell you? I like magic!
I really trust your choice. Shut up.
You shut up.
How late in the day is it?
It's probably like 4 or 5 o'clock.
I suggest maybe we should. Is this a good place to camp? Now that their basilisk's gone.
There could be more.
There could be more. I don't know how many there were. Could have just been 2. When I was tracking them, it didn't seem more than 2. But I could be wrong.
Then perhaps we should.
I've been surprised before.
Then perhaps we should get moving.
That might be wise. And you guys start heading off. Now with your not stoned horse.
Yeah.
Franklin.
Gosberg is Gosberg in the apparatus again?
Yes.
All right.
Are the poots smell now gone? Because I told old Jim to open up all the hatches.
You know, it's helped. I told you, I've been crop dusting for like all day.
Old Jim, you're now no longer allowed to be inside the apparatus.
Bullshit! This is my place.
You're no longer
I can't be out there. Not all of us can wear our big heavy armor.
You're not allowed to be in here.
Mr. Fucking Golden Pants.
Shooting inside here.
I will restrain myself. This is the first time. It's not my fault. The bartender served beans. It's the first time I haven't had rats. And I don't know how long. Don't judge.
Don't worry, I don't judge.
Bullshit.
Okay. So,
Take old Jimmy
yeah.
Vegas, home in a buffet.
So yeah, Torby and there's not enough room on all the horses.
No, I will,
Too bad we didn't stay we didn't just knock one of those things out. Maybe we could have tamed it.
A basilisk is monstrosity, so I doubt you can tame a monster.
yeah.
You say that.
Tame monsters. Griffins can be tamed.
I'm,
Hippogriffs can be tamed. Unicorns. Pegasus. It's not easy.
I'll just walk.
Alright,
Let
you walk.
Ariana and Ashton have the horse.
Ariana and Ashton and Sigurd in squirrel form.
Yeah.
Squirrels!
Horse.
Yeah.
Alright, on the other horse, Vilmern and Royardan will try to ride.
That's like 5
Right.
noise per minute for Rodan. It's nuts.
It's like, alright, friend, where are we going? We going? Yes, this sounds good. And Ragnos Volgoth will also walk because there's not enough room anywhere else.
How big is the inside of the lobster?
It can hold 2 people seated comfortably. Otherwise, it would be a little bit uncomfortable.
Sardines
You're a lizard folk, so you're kind of bulky. You're a bit big.
How many people...
Gosberg is in full armor, and old Jim is a skinny fellow, but
I got a question, actually. How many people could sit on top of it?
on top of it,
Mm-hmm.
if they climb up there, Ragnos and Torby could probably sit on top of it.
Everyone get on the giant lobster! Get on the Gosbot!
Why does everything have to be called after you?
Cause I'm awesome!
He has one thing named after him. Let him have it.
The Torvidron, that's what you called it.
Nope, too late, we're calling Gosbot.
I know, it's been bugging me what you called it, but you called it the Torvidron.
Nope, too late, we're calling Gosbot. Everyone on the Gosbot! Toot toot!
I
Okay.
fail to see this.
I turn to
That's pretty cool. Robot lobster thing, right?
Sounds like
I
Matt
turn
Smith.
to
Ragnos.
Ragnus.
the Red.
And I
This was a
say
paladin named Ragnos. The Red.
he probably won't shut up unless we get on the apparatus.
Get on, top of your crush later!
Then by all means.
Still coming. Can you take
So-
him? It's like, can you take him with you? Let's point to Rodan.
It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. What did I do?
Actually, I have a question. Like, if you don't mind asking, how big is the heart that he still hasn't yet to finish eating?
That's a good question. He got through a third of it earlier,
Because
so
if he's been eating that much, wouldn't that already take up the space for a person? Just because it's been slinging over his
Yeah.
back?
No, essentially, it's on the back of Rodan. It's just like he's.
this is pretty nasty, friend. You just got a big chunk of meat.
It's not just
Spoon.
any meat. It's a dragon's heart.
Yes!
It's like frozen.
I will thaw it out later.
Yeah, so now are we on the Gosbot?
Yeah, you're on the Gosbot.
Woo!
It's like, alright, Rodan will jump off and also get on the Gosbot. He's like, alright, but don't blame me when you're all on those the cold nights and you don't got anybody to warm you up and you have a cold heart. You know that? You have a cold heart.
He literally died.
I know. It's right here, behind me.
Yes, exactly. And you guys travel for the next few hours until you make camp.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the bot and let Aranea and Ashton sleep in it.
All right. There's not really. It's not really a sleeping area. There's room for people to sit.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah. So you guys set up camp. Arinea makes a fire. Ashton is playing. She asks you to watch him while she gets things set up. And you all sit around the fire warming yourself. Vilmern, you thaw the heart.
Yep.
The frozen heart.
You remember not to eat anything today?
No, not really. I forgot.
No, I mean, did you remember not to eat anything today?
He had heart for breakfast.
Heart for breakfast, heart for lunch, and we have sauteed heart.
Hey, this lizard folk, he's got a lot of heart.
I can imagine. I think I can imagine Vilmern cutting off a bit of Basilisk meat for later.
Are we taking a long
Yeah,
rest?
you could have done that preemptively.
What?
Yeah.
Are we
Like,
taking a long rest?
I mean, Basilisk.
It's nighttime by this point, so you can you can stay up all night and just like fucking leave the next morning with dark bags under your eyes if you really want to.
I just want to make sure. I don't want to erase things just in case.
So you guys, you spend the better part of the night you thaw the heart, you eat it. You can make
Can I make roll for heart, roll for buffet?
You can roll for a con check to see how much you eat before you get sick.
By the way, you don't got blessed no more. That only lasts 1 minute.
Yeah, no bless to this.
Damn it.
Nat 20.
18, 19, 22.
Better than Nat 20.
You've gotten through a little more than half of this heart now. You're getting there. You're getting there.
Maybe if I fast for 2 days.
It's almost there. Maybe another 2 days of eating it and you can get it done. Maybe. Maybe not. You're chowing down. It's pretty rough.
You know, I wonder if we drink blood from another dragon, would we be able to speak it? Speak Draconic?
That'd be nice.
That'd be awesome. Well, you already speak Draconic. You're a lizard man.
Ah, yes.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna take a rest.
And you, as they're sitting around the campfire, you hear Ragnos and Rodan speaking in Elvish, which we've covered is basically Vietnamese in this universe.
I know how to speak it.
I speak it too.
And you both speak Elvish, so you both understand it. It's like he's Rodan is basically checking his brother, like making sure he's okay. After it's like, are you sure you're cool with these people? After you shot one, like what was that like? What is it like to shoot people? Like, you know, you ask these questions and it gets really weird sometimes. I've never killed anyone before, so it's odd to me. It fascinates me a little bit. It's like it was a long time ago. It was a few months ago. They said it's like. And that's a long time. Okay, I guess. They fight good, and they saved us, and that's all you need to know. But keep an eye on them.
We're gonna have one of
I still don't
Roy
trust
Ordain's-
humans at this point.
We're gonna have one of Roy Ordain's freakouts tonight.
Whoa! No.
Yeah, when did Rodan become crazy?
Something tells me that didn't happen until later.
After his first kill.
That's something happened between now and then.
Yeah.
So you guys are resting for the night.
Yep.
Anyone taking watch?
I'll take first watch.
I'll take second watch.
Alright, so Gosberg, you're
Yep.
taking watch. I need you to make a perception check.
$17.
Alright, it seems relatively clear. Nothing going on. No wolves. Just silent night.
Are
You
we
hear
out
crickets.
of the cavern?
You've exited the canyons by this point. You're back into familiar territory for you guys, actually. It's the forests near Summerslight and Stalheim. You are in the Tierheim Mountains again. an area of rocky, mountainous terrain and expanses of forest. Alright, so your watch passes uneventfully.
Mm-hmm.
Torvi, you get woken up by Gosberg.
Wake up. Wake up.
I'm awake.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Alright, so you're trying to keep watch. And Ragnos comes up to you during your watch because he hasn't been sleeping this whole time.
Yeah, he's an elf, huh?
Yeah. Rardan is taking his time meditating in his trance.
Yeah.
Murder. He's like, no, no, you don't hear that. You fight well to have bested those basilisks.
Thank you.
And to have bested me.
Toby has a crush. Toby has a crush. Toby has a crush.
Shut up, Gosberg!
I'm asleep. You can't hear me.
About that. Just kind of winces.
Yes, I heard what happened after the war about your mad leader. I realize it couldn't have been easy for anyone who actually has a conscience.
Yeah. Spent some time in bars. Not my proudest moments.
No second.
But now I'm helping a town that and these people that I have begun to care about, and it's become a good situation for me to be in, I guess, even if it's a bad situation in general.
We can never be tested. Our metal can never be tested unless we are put through the flames.
I like that.
Yeah. You are being tested as the gods have willed it. As the universe has willed it. And I might join you in Nutwood. I don't blame the humans for what you did. You were under a bad leadership. And I heard what happened at the end of it.
Yeah.
After my escape, of course.
I'm glad you have to shoot my freaking leg.
Shut up, Gosberg.
I didn't get a good view of it, but that end did cause quite a distraction.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
I'm not. I don't regret. I was going to say I don't regret how things ended, but I do wish
They'd been under less squishy circumstances.
That's one way to put it, yes. Treants are not Gosberg's favorite thing, but and I don't have anything against them, but they seem to have their own way of doing things that would not be my way of doing things.
You humans threatened the forest they lived in.
We did.
They are very straightforward, the Treants.
We did.
You struck.
And it was wrong.
They struck back. Granted, it was my people that told them where to find your leader and all that, and where the camp was, but... No, that was mostly Treant. Otherwise, they would have just attacked you on the battlefield and you would have been fighting them yourself.
Well...
Things could have gone much differently and much messier.
Yes,
but you did save lives.
I guess...
In its own way.
Thank you for that.
Thanks aren't necessary. War is complicated and messy. And sometimes lords get squished under the fists of treants.
That was the foot.
It was the fist.
Oh.
It was the fist.
It must start with F, so yeah.
Because he like swatted away Scrump, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually good to see you and good to know that you got out all right. I'm not ashamed of following orders, but of some of the things I did, yes.
Such is the bed we make when we become soldiers.
Hopefully, I no longer have to lie in that bed.
I hope that for you as well. And he walks off and he goes and sits by the fire. And the rest of your watch passes relatively uneventfully. You wake him up.
And then I wake up Vilman, I guess.
What?
He's clutching the heart.
Not to mention, like, Vilmar still has a bit in his mouth, like his jaw's attached to the heart, just...
His tongue is stuck to it.
What?
Oh, wait.
Get up, your watch.
Of course. Heart.
Alright, so you make a perception check. And pass the popcorn of the cookie.
Where's the cookies? Cookies.
Yes. 10.
Your watch passes relatively uneventfully. You don't seem to notice anything. Nothing at all.
Oh no! Stupid, sexy Flanders! Alright, so what happens now? Sorry.
Who you wake up after your watch?
So these sure I don't watch these. I don't want my Rodan, I'm not sure if I should. So we have a Rodan, so what's the
Sigurd?
Sigurd? I'm gonna walk up to Sigurd. So it is your watch.
Alright. He gets up, towers over you. So get back to your sleeping and heart cuddling and whatever.
It's his delicious heart.
Mm-hmm.
Heart!
And so Sigurd is going to take his watch. Well, the rest of you are sleeping, so the rest of you don't know what's happening.
Hey, I'm gonna get a cup, it's nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
They're in the other one.
Thank you.
We'll take a small 5-minute break. And we're back!
Hello!
So you guys awaken in the morning, refreshed.
Everyone first do voice exercises. Blah, 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 blah,
Rarden sees you all awakening, he's like, oh, thank God, it's been so fucking boring! Why do you people sleep so long?
I don't
Because
care.
we're not
What,
elves.
It's frustrating!
wait, doesn't his brother sleep like the same amount as him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so why is he
4 hours.
why is he bored? Doesn't he have his brother to talk to?
Suck, he was only up for he was only asleep for he was asleep for a whole hour. God, you people.
What, don't you have anyone to talk to? Maybe you should make an imaginary friend.
That's probably one of the crazy.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh God, Gosberg.
Oh, we're going over Dan's character.
You can only talk to your own brother for so long.
Yep. Trust me, I know.
I know.
Agreed.
Besides, I want to know about my new friends, my new best friends. Hello, best friends.
Hello, I think you know my name is Gosberg.
Good to meet you. I like your
Hi,
beard.
Gosberg.
Thank you, I don't like your mustache.
Whoa! What's wrong with my mustache?
Long story short, I had an argument with a man with a mustache, and now I hate them all. I call him hairlippies.
That is stashist.
Fascist?
That is stashist.
Stashes? I thought you said
No.
fascist.
It's harassed. Is what it is. It's harassed. It's a heresy.
Let's get a move on, shall we?
Yes, let us. Or I can sit in the back.
Ariana is sleeping, and you see Sigurd sitting on a log, watching Ashton. Ashton appears to be playing with a possum, like a live possum that he's found.
Oh, okay. Sigurd,
Question,
Yeah,
is this a thing we want to allow?
Hello, possum.
he's fine.
Are you sure?
Ashton starts nibbling on the possum's ear.
Attaboy! Nice job.
Mr. Possum,
What?
please
You're a
do
pedophile.
not bite this child.
Huh?
Please do not bite the child.
I didn't really plan. You should get away from me. I'm not. You're in my bubble.
Okay.
You're in my bubble.
Is the child in your
Get back
bubble?
at these. I'm fine with the kid. Get
Okay,
out of my bubble.
okay, I'm
Get out of my
getting out
bubble.
of your bubble now.
Which Vilmer, you understand is. He's like hissing at Torby.
What is with you two?
I'm getting out of your bubble now. I'm
Yes,
just
please do
Is
that. Get
everyone
Okay.
here
out of the bubble.
crazy except me?
Out of the bubble.
Alright.
This is my personal space.
And his
Alright,
brother.
sorry. Just wanted to make sure you weren't gonna bite the child.
No, it's good. There's a thing. We discussed this. It's good.
Oh, okay. Alright, good.
Yeah.
Alright.
What is with you? You're talking to a possum.
We can talk to animals now after we
I
drink its
just-
blood.
After dragon's blood?
Dragon's blood.
I want to make sure that Ashton's safe.
By talking to a possum.
I don't want him to get rabies.
You're lucky Gosberg said that you two cannot talk to animals.
She drank it cupped. She used her cupped hands. I free-mouthed it. It was
Wait,
amazing. It was
that's-
weird.
Hold on. I've been eating this heart, and there is congealed blood. How come I'm not able
Now
to
it's gotta be
understand?
like fresh, like bright red fresh. We're talking oxygenated.
I guess that makes
It's like
sense.
water. The better the water, if the water is oxygenated, it is better for you. It is a scientific fact based on
What?
no science whatsoever.
What is science? Science.
We don't do
What?
Yes, well, just continue eating your heart, and I will.
I explained
Yeah.
what was going on to Ragnos.
You drank the blood of a dragon.
Yes.
I free-mouthed it.
Yes. I know, it's gross.
Yeah, no, that's the first thought.
Got more in my mouth than you.
Can't be any more gross than the person who found out about that in the first place.
Probably.
Sort of like the first person to milk a cow.
I've never thought of that.
Or the first person
Like
to
in
eat
real
an egg.
life, I have never thought of
Or the
that.
first person to eat an egg.
Oh yeah. I can just imagine every farmer before they milk the cow. Where's the milk coming? I ain't touching that.
Or the first person that found out that wool makes a really good substance for clothing.
Well, that's a
That's-
normal one. Humans
yeah.
have been using animal pelts as clothing for
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder when did they
Through
figure
wool,
out
cotton.
to not kill the sheep every time they want to harvest its wool.
It's probably just
Probably
like-
when
Probably,
it fell
probably
off.
the first time they found a sheep that was like a just fucking gigantic puffball.
And
it's so big it
started
couldn't walk,
falling
had to
off
be rolled. Had to be rolled around. Like,
Like, this is a renewable resource. We could just like, we could put sheep in the ground like tomatoes.
Okay, how this?
Just farm them.
Okay, I wonder who was the first person to ever thought that drinking the milk of another animal would be tasty.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
humans
Some
are
guy who's like, I'm
mammals.
gonna play with some cow titties.
To be fair, humans are also mammals.
Well, to be honest, still, that actually is a Well, yeah, well, humans are also mammals. Well, like, also another thing is that what?
Jeffrey, what the fuck you doing? Hey, hey, it's my me time.
To be honest, though, humans have been known to be like human. Like, you ever heard the story of Romulus and Romulus?
It's Romulus and
Remus.
Remus,
Remus, thank you.
and they drank wolf milk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a wolf mother.
All right, we're getting off track.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
I want to know what wolf milk tastes like now.
Tastes like milk.
Yeah.
What's from a wolf?
They're more
Yeah.
starchy. Okay, back to the show.
What are we doing?
We're discussing how weird it must have been
I
for
was
a man.
just telling Ragnos.
Yes, you told
about it,
Ragnos.
and then
To defeat a dragon is no easy feat.
We got the Gosberg to help.
And me!
Old Jim helped too.
and she kind of looks at Baby Ashton, just shakes her head, and is like, what was his name again?
Monstro slash Future Ashton.
Mysterious guy named Monstro.
Probably Future Ashton.
You don't know that. You were surprised in Curse of Strahd. You're legitimately clueless.
Okay.
Yeah.
A guy named Monstro. Are you related to him by any chance?
No,
Okay,
Monstro
good.
sounds like a fake name.
Okay, good. Wait. No. That's bad. Also, I freaked out for a second afterwards because a guy came in and took him.
Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, that happened. Are we going to head off?
Might as well. Before more of those things show up.
I'm surprised none of them showed up.
We're out of the cavern, guys.
Yes, but stench of blood and heart.
Derp.
I believe it was just a mating pair. I think that cavern's gonna be clear for a while.
Oh, now I feel bad.
And the goat herds can start herding the cattle and whatnot down that way again.
Now you made me feel bad.
You shouldn't feel bad. Those
I feel
things
bad.
they killed a lot of people
How
and
would
animals.
you like it if your wife died?
I don't have a wife.
Or what if you get yourself a wife and see how you feel if she dies?
You get yourself a wife. Don't tell me what to do.
I'll do that.
Yeah, do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Fine then.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Good.
Glad to hear it.
You'll be my best man.
I'm fine with that. I'll do that gladly.
Nice. Is that agreed then?
Agreed.
Shake on it.
All right.
Good. Where's your address?
It's like that's how we go up all this steam and now it just goes. We're done. Moving on, please.
Okay. Well, apparently this guy's now going to be my best man.
That escalated quickly.
Well, I walk past Max as we're hanging out. Well, you did walk into that.
What happened? I didn't touch any of that. Okay, so I'll just get back in the car spot.
Whoa. We invited to a wedding.
Apparently so. You'll be
I
his
love
plus
weddings.
one. Good, you'll be his +1.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go to the car spot.
We made friends, brother.
How did that happen? What the hell? Did you keep track of that? I did not keep track of that. I just said the first thing that came to my head.
Keep track of what?
Of that whole third sequence we did.
No, it was just us being stupid.
Okay.
I can just imagine Ragnar's getting tired of Gosberg and they start yelling. So I'll be my best man. Fine, I'll be happy to shake on it.
I'm going to be in Netwood anyways.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're heading back to Stalheim on the path.
Alright, so you're on the road to Stalheim.
Out of curiosity, do we have a map on us?
We have Vilmer.
Vilmer knows most of the way, and then you guys know the rest of the way.
No.
Vilmer, how long will it be until we take this, till we get to Stalheim? Because I've never seen this goat path before, because I'm a blacksmith, I'm not a farmer.
You aren't even...
Well, I was like, my father's a blacksmith. So.
Yeah. It's probably about 2.5 days ride, and you're passing by Summer's Light, so Rodan and Ragnos actually know these roads well as well.
Okay, good.
And halfway through the day, you guys reach a fork in the road, and Ragnos picks it up, and and there is a sign written in Elvish and in Common again for other people to understand. One direction points to Summer's Light, and the other points to the different heims, the cities, different cities of your people. My people! My people!
Play me the songs of my people.
It's like, alright, well, I guess this is where we part ways. It's been good getting to know you all and getting to ride on your lobster robot.
Gosberg.
Yes, the Gosberg. Yes, great name.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes!
Alright, brother, let's go.
It's one of
And he
us
starts heading down the
agrees.
road, and Ragnos doesn't follow him. It's like, we gotta go home. I have things I need to do first. Brother, you head home. Tell Mom I said hi. Tell no one else. It's like, but a lot of people think you're dead. Or missing. Yeah, I'm good with that. I don't want to have to deal with Mom alone. You know how she gets. She drinks. I've been going to I've been having to avoid, honestly, this adventure. Do you have any gold? Because it's getting the potion for you kind of set me back a little bit. Not gonna lie, it wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
How much was it?
It's like 200.
Too much for you, mustache man!
Oh!
Ragnos will reach into his bag and friggin' take out some gold. Crying out loud.
How much did you give him?
All of it. It's like, Mom has money, I don't know why you're asking this. Just, it's personal funds, and I'm getting a job, I'm working on it. I'm applying for positions at the palace.
What are you gonna get a job at? Mustache waxer?
Oh, you beard wearing.
Simpleton?
Yes, good. Good, I like that. Simpleton.
Whatever you say, you wimpy elf.
One day. You're gonna regret that.
I just minor draconic. Why? Just pure draconic.
Because I'm hexalingual, you know.
Oh yeah, he knows like almost every language.
A hexalingualist.
He knows almost every language. It's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
And it's never come into effect except for like 3 times.
You read Dwarvish.
Huh?
You read Dwarvish the
Red
one time.
Dwarvish, talk to me in draconic. Just...
Alright, so Rodan is, he gives his brother a big hug. He's like, I'm gonna miss you. I don't want to go home without you.
Power friendship.
That's for brotherhood. I don't really love you. Brotherhood.
Don't die out there. Send me souvenirs, postcards. Money. Finding a job is hard. Don't laugh.
Not for me.
I never really had a job. I was a protector. Sort of a vigilante.
I'm a paladin.
Alright then. I'll see you all later. I will totally catch up with you guys. He starts walking backwards down the road.
Just imagine him falling on his own 2 feet.
And he trips. He picks it up. I meant to do that. Alright, I will see you guys later. And
I
he's
swear, he's going
walking
to
down
go
the road.
crazy one day. He's gonna have to face his inner demons, I feel like, one day.
He's gonna make his own inner demons one day.
He's tougher than he looks. Don't worry about him.
Your mustache, asshole.
So, what's your plans now?
Reach Stalheim and raise an army!
I know our plans. What about him? Is he actually going to Nutwood?
I can head there now if you wish. I can understand there might be some animosity in Stalheim.
Yes, go. Please. Nutwood needs more defenders.
Alright.
We have many defenders already there.
Yes, but you can never be too careful.
Agreed.
Better to be over-defended than not defended at all.
When you are there, seek out a group of lizard folk and a Goliath.
I don't think anyone should be traveling alone.
As a basic, Vilmund's going to give a piece of the basilisk meat to Ragnus. If you can gift this to a Goliath by the name of Small Gaul for my group of lizard men.
Cool. I don't know where Nutwood is.
Exactly.
Good point. Okay, you know what? You're coming with us.
Alright then.
Good.
And I will take that back.
Just realized. Yep, thank you for.
I don't know where it is either!
Yes, that's totally fine, old Jim.
You've been in a dungeon for how
Are
long?
you pooting in the fucking Gosberg
Don't
again?
you worry what I'm doing in the Gosberg!
I'm opening all the hatches.
They're already open.
Oh, okay. Stop pooting in the Gosberg or I'm gonna kick you out. And
You
replace-
stop pooting in the
I'm not
Gosberg.
pooting in the Gosberg.
And you probably pooted at some point. You had the same dinner I did,
I want you
except
to-
apparently you had blood. And let me tell you, it makes it irony.
I feel like I should replace you with Tori.
I feel like I should replace you with someone who's not gonna give a shit.
I feel like I want to stay out of the Gosberg as much as possible because of what has gone on.
I
in
need
there.
this thing as pristine as possible if I am to gift it to my child one day. My firstborn child one day. Or the oldest, depending. Or the most responsible, again, depending.
Gotta get a license for it.
I don't have a license.
You don't have a license for this
Do you
thing?
have a license?
Yes, I have a license for it.
Let's keep moving.
Let's just keep moving. Then like, the entire sequence took 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, the RP sequences are the best, man.
Okay, so
Alright, so you head on your way. You guys are riding on top of the Gos. Some people riding on the Gosbot again.
Yes.
Ariana on one horse with Ashton.
I'm on the other horse.
Yeah, John on Vilmern on the other horse. Everyone else in or on the Gosbot.
Oh, Jim, what are you about pudding?
I can't control it. I only rolled a
What?
5.
For what?
Self-control. Look, let me tell you. You spend so long in a dungeon, you forget your social etiquettes, alright? I'm readjusting.
Readjust faster.
You readjust faster.
I'm
Because
already.
apparently you have some problems learning to be nice to people too.
Shut up. Okay,
You
fine.
shut up.
I shout down. It's true.
What is Torby? What is going on in there?
He's got a point.
Quiet. Fair for you. Okay, fine. I can be a bit mean to various people, and outright hostile to others. But at least I don't fart in the same room as other people.
It's not a room.
Get out right now.
You get out.
Get out.
Mine.
But fine.
You don't have a license for it.
Fine. You get to stay, but you don't get to poot. I'd rather have Vilmern in here than you.
He doesn't have a license either.
Wait, why do we still have old Jim in this
He
group?
likes the he's following
Because
us.
he's amazing. Because old Jim, attacked a beholder.
And he attacked the dragon with a knife and hit.
Yeah.
He was Jacob, but better.
Yeah.
He has commoner stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long does it take? Like, what now? Because we're just continuing forward.
So, traveling on for the next 2 days,
Yeah.
2.5 days, like Vilmern and Ragnar said, you guys eventually safely make your way to the outskirts of Stalheim.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes!
How much that heart's
And-
left? 'Cause
Hmm?
How much that heart is kind of left? I've been eating that for 2.5 days.
And you said it's as big as the table?
I've already eaten half of it.
There's like a fourth of it left.
Realistically, it actually would have been bigger.
It would have been, yeah. There's like a fourth of it left.
Oh,
So you're getting there.
One big smorgasbord. Yum.
It's a dragon heart.
And it's the best damn jug I've ever had. Well, it's the
You
only one
have
I've
to keep
ever had.
thawing it, but you're getting there.
It started to, like, rot.
It's been frozen, so
Yeah, good
It keeps freezing itself, yeah.
it's like you don't have to.
It's going through its own form of decay, but lizard folk don't care.
It's lunch. It's dinner. It's
Alright,
So-
and
Home sweet home.
is there anything you guys want to do? You are approaching the city gates. You can see the spires of the tall buildings. In town, you can hear the commotion of people going about their
Walled city.
days. You can see farms on the outskirts of town, of the city,
impressive.
that you're passing through.
I would just like to go in the city.
Okay, let's go. I want to see if my dad's old shop is still there.
Alright, you head to the city gates and the guards admit you without too much trouble. They give you a weird look, because you're currently in the company of a sun elf, a lizard man,
I know we can find some.
and a 8-foot tall being that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
But they admit you, but you can tell they're keeping an eye on you.
Yeah.
And you wanted to head to your dad's old blacksmith?
Yep.
Alright. So you guys head that way. Just to see you're not popping in, as far as you've told me. But you start heading down that street. And once you're coming up on your old home / smithy, because your shop and home are the same thing, you come up and you hear the familiar sounds very familiar sound to you, of hammer hitting hot metal inside. Ding, ding, ding. The door is just as you remember it. The outside is just as you remember it. The sign, Holtz and Sons Smithy.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Who's there?
It's me, father. Gosberg.
Gosberg, who?
Holtz.
You hear the beating on metal with the hammer stop. And you hear some fumbling around inside. And after about 30 seconds, the door creaks open. And you see, all of you see this old man with gray hair, a long beard braided up. He looks a lot like Gosberg, except his features are so much more harsh, and his arms are just huge, like especially the right one, just because he's a blacksmith. He's wearing a soot-covered apron, and he has these blue eyes that just pop out of his skull, just in their color and intensity, and he looks like maybe he's going a little blind. Maybe. What the hell are you doing here?
Just wanted to visit.
Well, you visited.
Yes, and I wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm surviving.
Okay. How's business?
It's fine. Still got that armor I made you.
Yes, it's been very useful.
It's plate mail, I sure as fuck hope so.
Keeping me
I
alive.
want you dying to the damn elves in a stupid war no one gives a shit about.
And Been rough couple of weeks.
My heart goes out to you.
I actually want to ask if you know a good jeweler around here.
He's just standing in the doorway, and you can see this very awkward father-son reunion happening.
I wonder if you know of a place where I could find a nice jeweler. Maybe work on some.
You start wearing jewelry like a sissy boy now?
There.
Want to get yourself some diamond earrings?
No, a diamond ring for someone else.
You see him raise an eyebrow at that. It's a silversmith across the street, you know that, boy.
Well, it's been nice meeting you, Dad.
Sure.
I'm guessing that you two didn't part on good terms.
I did not.
No, that did not happen.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Torvi.
Hello, Torvi.
How are you?
I've been better. What do you people want with me?
Well, one thing, I was hoping that I could purchase arrows.
He steps out of the doorway reluctantly, allowing people to come in.
No, go in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the silversmith because it's too much awkwardness.
He's gonna just strike at you with his... No.
Turns out he was a cannibal the entire time.
It's like,
No,
going good today! Alright,
he was in disguise.
Oh yeah.
I was wondering, do you happen to have any studded leather armor for me?
I can with that. I got that.
Thank you.
Haven't had as much of the want for armor since the war ended, but I got that.
Yeah. Well, we're not fighting a war per se, but there's always things to
But you're
fight.
fighting. Ain't no other reason to have armor. Just like that idiot son of mine, and as Gosberg is going to the silversmith and has left you all awkwardly in his father's house, you see inside of his house there is a smith, there is a blacksmith area, there is the forge, there's a work table that it has a piece of metal on it that's still red hot. There's a shop area that has various swords and armor and hammers, all top quality stuff. Some of them are painted to look amazing. Like these really well done stuff. And one of the things you notice is a helmet in the shape almost of a lion's head that has golden trim and it's white, and it's basically would match Gosberg's armor perfectly. Like, worked day and night for over a year making armor for that boy, and the fucking idiot forgot the goddamn helmet.
I will have to say, sir, you have a very strong eye for quality.
Wouldn't be a good blacksmith if I didn't have good shit, would I?
Agreed.
You want studded leather?
Yeah.
45 gold.
I was wondering if I may purchase helmet, a non-helmet. Oh, that's arrows.
Arrows, 1 gold for a bundle. You had a bunch of arrows actually, didn't you?
Yeah, good point.
I don't know. It's your call.
So one was like 20.
Yeah, 1 gold for 20.
Sure, I'll do it.
Torvi.
It's 22 minus 4.
What?
What's 22 minus 4?
18.
18.
As you're handing over the gold and everything, you notice on some of the pieces of armor on some of the shields, you notice there are runes. And it's not untraditional in your guys' culture to put runes on things. Your people came from the land of giants, and runes and just putting runes on things are very much part of your culture. Like, they have their own language that some of you still know. But one of them you actually recognize as being the same rune that is currently on the stone you picked up.
Oh. Where did you learn these runes?
I picked them up from my teacher long ago.
Your teacher?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this teacher?
Why? Why be asking?
I pull out the stone.
His eyes
Show
widen
it to
at that. It's been a while. Been a while. And he takes it from you and he looks it over. He turns it over in his hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's quality right there. Where'd you find this?
In a cloak in a dragon's lair.
Yep, that sounds about right. You got yourself a real treasure right here in this thing. That right there is a rune stone. They let you use skills associated with the old magics. Back before people just slung around spells with wands and shit. Or scrolls, or however the fuck they did it. They carved it into the stone itself. No one's got the time and patience for that nowadays. It's a secret our people stole from the giants when we left Akam.
Quite interesting.
Although the dwarves will tell you they made it, but they're liars. Don't ever trust a dwarf who says they made rules.
That's interesting. This teacher, where can I find him?
In a cave? Far away. Why?
I'd like to learn more about this.
I can teach you about that. The man I learned it from, it was a long time ago and he don't like being bothered. Maybe I'll send you to him if you show some damn talent. But I ain't wasting his time. And you might get killed.
Okay.
What?
But I expect to be compensated for my lessons.
In money?
Aye, that and a bit of help around the forge.
Doesn't sound cheap.
I could use an extra hand, being that I don't have an apprentice. For obvious reasons.
How long are we actually going to be here installed, Toby?
Well, that's a good question. But for as long as we are here,
We might as well.
I will help you if you will teach me.
I'll do my best. We'll see if you can learn the old ways. Alright, across the street, the silversmiths.
Yep.
Gosberg.
Yep.
You are commissioning a band
Mm-hmm.
for the ring to be put on.
Yep. I'm going over to the silversmith. I'm going to walk inside.
Alright, the smith over there is a much happier fellow. It's like,
Obviously.
hello, how can I help you?
Hello there, sir. I would like a...
You know this guy's name to be Jormund.
Jordan?
Jormund.
Jordan?
Jormund.
No.
Norman Greymane?
Jormund.
Okay. Hello there, Yorman. It's me, Gosberg.
Gosberg, I not see you in long time. Where you go?
I'm living somewhere else now.
You didn't come home after war.
Yes.
Made your father very worried. He won't say it, but he worried about you. He mostly cursed about you, though.
I would believe...
Curses your name.
I would believe...
Says, that's not my son, is idiot.
I believe that.
Says his son was killed. He told some people you were dead.
To him or just in general?
Not sure.
I see. Anyways, I would like to make a silver band with this diamond. This uncut diamond.
Oh, I can do that for you. Yes. Should not take too long. I already have many rings.
Yes, and how much would that take?
How much would that take? Could I ask a question? I do it for selling the silver.
70 silver?
15 gold.
15 gold? Done. And how long it will take for you to finish?
Give me a few hours. I'll work something up. I already have bands. Here, look at my fine selection. He shows you a glass case full of rings.
Okay, very well. Now, if you excuse me, I have other business to attend to.
Alright. You have fun. Say hello to the neighbors. They don't know what happened to you. Your father tells everyone you died fighting giant pig or something like that. The stories change when he drinks.
Okay, well, I'm going to go back. I'm just going to start walking around, just looking around, stuff like that.
Alright.
And then at the end of that, I'm just going to head back to the blacksmith's business. I just remembered I got 30 pounds of dragon scales that needs tending to.
Alright. You head back. And by this point, your father is instructing Torvi on the workings of somehow runes work, and you learn that runes can be copied onto other surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you have that master rune, you should be able to do some other things. Yeah. And he basically tells you some supplies you're going to need: calligraphy tools for paper stuff, mason's tools for putting into stone, wood carvings tools if you want to put it into wood. Like, depending on what you're going to do, you're going to have to learn to use these things and get these things. So I can ask basically, so that's what you should be able to do up there. And he sees Gosberg in the doorway again.
I'd like to commission a job for you, sir.
He's looking exasperated at you.
So will that be a problem?
Look of disapproval. What do you want?
I have many dragon scales inside this bag of holding, and I wish to make some armor and a shield with it.
You want armor and a shield?
Yes.
What I gave you wasn't good enough.
No, the shield is for me, not the armor though.
Shield I gave you wasn't good enough.
You didn't give me a shield.
You've had a shield this entire time.
Okay. It's not that, it's just... I need a shield that...
Oh yeah, you gotta have dragon scale shields. Nothing's good enough for Gosberg.
Father, it's not like that, I just...
Gotta have the fanciest of the fancy. La-dee-da.
What do you want me to say? Do you want me to say I am sorry for leaving, and then I am sorry for leaving?
Good. You should be. What he said.
Oh dear.
So, shall you make me this armor and shield?
He looks at the dragon scales, what you've laid out before him in this folded up pile of dragon scales. Runs his hand over it, like. Alright, I think I can work with this.
How much cost?
You're not getting it for free like that fucking armor you're wearing right now, I'll tell you that much, boy.
I understand.
Probably be about... Hand me the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Here you go, I already have it out of dragon scale armor.
Good, good. That saves a little bit of time. Let me just check my book of
So
costs.
awkwardness right now.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Let me just check it. Let's see. No, not in cursed items. 50,000? No. Alright, let me check on something else. Because it is going to be hard to work with. Not used to dealing with actual scales and scale mail. Screw it up, that ain't protection you be getting from the fact that a dragon scale ain't gonna be there no more. I reckon it'd be 250 gold pieces.
250 for the entire lot. Like this is just me asking for
Yeah.
the entire lot, or like
Yeah.
for okay. Very well, father. 250 it is then.
Alright. Take your money.
Well, I'm gonna hand up 250. I look around the shop and I see the helmet. Is that was that for me?
What?
The helmet looks very it matches my armor.
Yeah, it does. Fancy that. It's a centerpiece of my shop. Shows people my good work. Some people actually appreciate that.
You know, I wish that we could have when I visited, I wish that we could have had a better conversation than this, father. You always were a stubborn one.
I was stubborn. Yeah. And you always were a wishing fool.
Oh, a what?
A wishing fool.
That I am. How long will the scale mill be done, father?
Shit, that's gonna take a while. It's armor. You know armor don't get made quick, boy.
Obviously. I know that.
That you would. Either that or you've been paying less attention than I give you credit. Let's see, how long does it take? I'm pretty sure there's a part where it talks about how
Real
long.
life, or we're talking like... 'cause
There's a thing where it talks about how long it would actually take to make something.
I mean, if it were like normal steel plate armor, it'd take at least a few days, but this is dragons.
Well, the thing is, the reason it
It's
takes
not
a
a
few
few
days.
days.
The only reason it takes long is because you're making every individual scale.
I saw that.
But like, because you have like all the skills already, wouldn't that already cut down the time?
Well, yeah, but
Probably a week or two.
yeah, I'm just wondering because dragon scales are probably tougher than steel, since dragons have like really high AC.
Yeah.
That's just me thinking, though.
Let me check. There's a part in this somewhere about making armor. Crafting. See downtime activity. Where's downtime activity? This is a downtime thing.
Oh, I just remembered.
187.
Velmer can use leatherworkers' tools.
What?
Velmer can use leatherworkers' tools.
Yeah, to make like leather armor and hide and like shields with like leather that he got from like animals and stuff.
You can craft non-magical objects, blah blah.
But I mean, yeah, it might be good to like sell if you ever needed more funds. Start skinning a basilisk or something.
Don't do it for that.
I know.
5 gold piece increments. Okay.
You wanna hear something messed up? On Mount Everest, right? Because so many people died there, they actually used the bodies to be landmarks. Because it's too dangerous to go get them. Like sometimes you see like you have like they would have like the bodies of people like
Storm's
coming. Mount Everest.
20 days. It take longer for other people, but I'm damn good.
Very well.
Plus, it's already scales, so I just gotta put support behind the dragon skin.
Very well.
Who you want it made for?
Who do you want? You want the scale mill?
Mm-hmm.
Who do you want the scale mill for?
Sigurd.
I want to make it for the
You gonna pass right over us?
He looks over at the Firbolg, who's been standing silently behind Torby, 8 feet tall. Looks up. Alright, come in the back. I'll take some measurements. So,
How many scales would this cost, by the way?
scales?
Like I have 30 pounds worth.
That is a good question. How much does scale mail weigh?
Well, it's depending.
This is the researching armor part of the show. Let's see, it is 45 pounds. So a lot of that's going to be metal. For the shield too.
You said 20 pounds would be enough for the scale mail and the shield.
Yeah, you know, I realized what I said. So a lot of it's going to be metal. So I'll say to make the shield and the scale mail, he'll probably need a lot of it, all of it.
20 pounds? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
all 30.
Okay, that's fine.
You know where the dragon is if you ever need more.
The dragon has now become a natural landmark, a natural sign.
Yeah, no, it becomes like a Shadow of the Colossus thing where it's just there.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you can go check it out.
Gosh. Okay, well, we gotta go in like, I gotta go in like 10
All right.
minutes.
It's probably smart for us to do.
And with that, we will
Is it
wrap things
raining?
up.